Let's do a cheers to the Sobeys and Safer Liquid Beer for the podcast.
Be right again.
I love you guys.
Careful, that cake's hot.
Check-in, come on, let's go. It's the AM Nasty Big Hello.
It's not static, AM radio.
It's the Play Alberta Nielson Show. Let's go. Everybody tuning in, even my wife.
Mommy likes too.
And those Macromala intros are cutting like a knife. Hey, it's Mitch texting in, he's your dealer for life. The cracker 6 o'clock, I'm logging with some sirloin bites.
Strikeouts, base hits, double plays. Take the field, hear the roar of the crowd. Come on, Marlins, make us proud. Come on, Marlins, make us proud. Keep hoping and dreaming that you will soar. With a little faith and love. One strike, two strikes, swing away. A diving catch, a stolen base. A perfect game, a triple play. Another playoff race, yes. World Series champs will pay. Keep hoping and dreaming and you will soar.
6:07 on a Tuesday morning. Shh. We have to be quiet. Benny's sleeping at the office. Now, luckily for him, he's way at the other end of the office.
Sure, yeah.
And his door is closed. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's a soundproof booth. So he's good to go. He's good to go for sure. So yeah, Benny's if you missed it last night, Benny streamed himself playing video games from the office for like 4 hours last night.
Sounds healthy.
Yeah. I thought it was, and I don't think he
tuned
lost
in for a bit.
He's like still.
No,
like,
his record is still.
how many games did he play last night?
I don't know, but yesterday his record was at 302 before he started, I believe. So
yeah, I think he's 305 in a row. He doesn't lose at that game.
No,
I mean he's playing a bunch of idiots, obviously, but still,
that's what
pretty impressive. So.
I want to play him so bad, man.
Well, why don't you guys play? The Xbox is here.
I know we need 2 Xboxes.
Why? 2 dragons.
2 dragons.
Yeah. Why do you need 2 Xboxes? Why can't you just play?
Well, because it's an advantage. There'd be
to have like your own Xbox.
Well, yeah, because player 1 will go down. Like it would be backwards. It's tough to explain, but I'll show you afterwards. But you got one.
They would still view it on your way.
So the one guy
when you
would
play
be
online. Do you shoot up the whole time?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
And then
sounds like cheating.
It's a lot easier that way, right?
Yeah, than coming down the other way.
Yeah, and everything's backwards, and so 320, I guess, is his.
He played 16 games last night.
Yeah, but a lot of them, like,
my God, I haven't played 16 games in 10 years.
But they don't finish. They're called DNFs.
They just quit because they're down.
Yeah,
rage quit.
What a bunch of losers.
Yeah.
Rage quit's the best.
I never would quit.
I used to rage quit in person against my buddies if I got down by it too much. You never quit. You always play it out, even on a loss when you take the L.
Yeah, just you learn from it.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
The straight up fights my brother and I used to have about rage quits.
Really?
Oh yeah, this
it was
is
just
back
on
in
like
Genesis days because it had a reset button.
No, yeah, you could just hit that thing so easily. That's true. Me and my buddy Vis and Clint, that we used to play. The three of us would play video games like our whole teenage years, and it was always that real jerk.
Oh,
move.
it's the worst. Yeah,
I mean, as far
especially
as
when you're like putting the finishing touches on a masterpiece game.
Yeah.
and your buddy just hits the reset. Oh,
yeah.
fist fly.
I'd have to say, as far as video game like do's and don'ts go, the reset late when you're about to lose
it's the
I mean,
worst.
I don't know if anything stings more than that. That's a bad one. There's the other one when like you're playing against a guy and you reach over and like push his controller.
Yeah.
Do that. What else? What else would there be? Pausing it when he's about to have a good opportunity and then be like,
Screen peeking on first-person shooter games, or just any games and shooter games in general.
Screen peeking. So that would be you're on the same TV.
Yeah.
You look at his
Look
side
at
of it.
split screen. Yeah.
How are you
and-
not supposed to look at that, man?
I know.
I'd be, and screen peeking
You
comes
know what that
naturally.
is? That's over policing. That's what that is. If
It's so
if
funny.
you're whining about screen peeking, I'd give it to you.
Just you're screen peeking. No, I'm just really good. No, I know you're screen peeking.
Stop it! Stop screen peeking!
Stop watching my
I
screen.
promise I was looking at my side of the screen only.
I mean, how can you get mad at somebody for screen peeking if you're both looking at the same damn screen?
Yeah, like your peripherals, you'll definitely be able to see the upper lower part of the screen.
Screen peeking probably didn't even exist until GoldenEye came out on
that's a good point.
64, right? Like that would have been it. So
Gosh.
anyway, so you can send in video game do's and don'ts, I guess. 780-218-9999. It's Dusty Nielson. It's Will Fraser. It's YouTube Trip. How are you guys doing today?
Wonderful.
Good.
Yeah, we're doing really well.
Good, man. Great to see you.
Yeah. Hernan and I didn't light the place on fire.
No, that's a
Even
positive.
though I asked him to.
I'm sure Hernan probably would have done it some days, right? When he comes in here how is he Eeyore in the morning like he is when he comes in at 10?
No,
He's not bad.
It's way different.
That's so
He's
weird
a
to me.
completely different person.
He walks in here at 10 most days. There's sometime between 9:30 and 10. And he's just got the backpack on and he's walking around. His feet are barely coming off the ground. It's like,
Just head up.
oh, hey guys.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's going on? So in the morning he's
Very vocal. What's up, boys? How's it going? You know, when he walks
He's
in.
definitely more a morning person than a mid-morning person.
Yeah, I don't know what changes.
maybe you just bring the best out of him, Fraser.
maybe.
Which is weird. I've never known anyone to be a bad mid-morning person.
Yeah.
That's his weak spot. I guess.
That's Hernan Salas.
That must be it. Are you a morning person? No, I'm yes, but not a mid-morning person.
Not a mid-morning.
Yeah, not a mid-morning person.
You got to get to me before 9.
Yeah. Anyway, a conch for Nanso, for filling in there. Rip City Step says a conch for his happiness. Yeah. Oh, I have to also send out a conch to my wife. It's her birthday today.
Come on.
Yeah. My wife has a birthday today. I'm not going to say how old she is.
29?
Because she turns 45. But a conch for Tam.
Terrible.
You see what I did there, Fraser? I said, I'm not going to say how old she is because, and then I said she turns. Look, she's the same age as me. We're like 3 months apart. So, yeah. So, big birthday plans today.
The good and bad news of the age that you guys have now reached is that you can technically just start counting in 5s.
That's it now. So that we don't have to celebrate another birthday till 50.
Exactly. Like, there's not really any point. Like, no one celebrates 47, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I probably, there's sometimes I think I'm already 46.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, I'm only 45. This is great news.
You can just start going by 5s.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good advice from an older man like yourself.
exactly. Yeah.
So that's good. If you need a conch today, 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999. Colin the Amish man is in and says, can we get a conch for Benny Thompson? I played the NHL series religiously from 09 to 21, and I've never seen anyone dominate like Benny. The kid is a champ. I'd have to go back and watch some of this. Like, he just toys with people, apparently.
Yeah. It was,
insane.
I was very curious. So I said, just go to free skate, which is just like a practice mode, essentially.
Yeah.
When we had a little bit of time to do it yesterday. And I've never, man, I
We're
can't
talking
even.
about a free skate. You're like, oh my god.
I can't even make sense of what he was doing. The sounds that the controller was making. I was like, they were making like it was. I can't even put it into words.
Trev
man.
was the top 32 guy in the world. Trev was.
I play Chell religiously, just like Colin the Amishman as well. But no, he's something else. Like it's,
Interesting.
It's wicked.
What do you mean the controller sounds different?
Well, he's just so
Was he
quick.
like one of those
His fingers,
Tetris kids? Like,
yeah, man, his fingers move so quick
I-
that even when he shoots, I swear I heard like 8 buttons, and I'm like, what the heck is that? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, why are you doing that? He was like, oh, like I was canceling the pass while I was in mid shot as well. I was like, why? Like, why is that an option? Why would you do that? He's like, oh, you just have to. If you want to be a pro, you have to do that. So it was just like my jaw dropped.
If you're serious about beating him, just study him and go complete Jacques Lemaire.
Yeah.
Like, stop trying to win your way.
You can
and
set your whole
ruin
defense up to sit
him.
back, right?
Just ruin whatever
In a
his style
soccer
is.
term, it would be called parking the bus.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't think it doesn't sound like it would work with this guy though.
No, I don't think
You know
so.
what you should do? You should play him.
Everyone's
and then
got a
right before he's about
kitchen.
to beat you, turn it off.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's got a kitchen. You just need to figure out where it is.
Yeah.
And go set up shop, man.
Yeah, I was telling him, I was like, it'd be fun to start a series with you for, I don't know, like socials or whatnot, just to see how long it takes me to beat you. He was like, yeah, let's do it. So I don't know, but it could be day 600 here.
Yeah.
I have a beard. I'm still trying to beat Benny. But it's very impressive. And he,
I'm gonna
just,
go back and watch the stream. We got like 1,100 views on.
yeah,
the,
and
stream last night.
he's just loving this. We're just talking his game up. He's just
he's
he's probably
sleeping right
sleeping.
now anyway.
No, he's got one eye open. He's like, say more,
He's
say more.
streaming over there. Like,
Anyone that good doesn't sleep.
he's got the door open a little
Like,
bit.
they're totally talking about me right
Yeah,
now.
he probably sleeps like this with the controller. What do you think? Probably what it is. All right, we got a lot to lay out here. You can, if you listen on 95.7 this morning, let it be known. You can text us 780-218-9999. If you watch over on YouTube today, hammer the thumbs up for us as well. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. Nielson Show today and every day, brought to you by Weiss Johnson.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Get a new trade furnace right now, and you get 15% off any additional mechanical system if you do it at the same time. So you toss in the air conditioner, the heat pump, hot water tank, garage heater, 15% off plus no interest for 24 months. Visit WJSportsTalk.com and book an estimate today. You can text us anytime in the Paris Jewelers inbox, 780-218-9999. They've got flexible payment options such as do not pay for 1 year. You can find them at West Edmonton Mall, Kingsway, Londonderry, Sherwood Park Mall, St. Albert Center, and of course online at parisjewelers.com. They're Canadian and they are family owned. We're going to get your morning announcements coming up in a little bit here. Off season. What off season?
What off season?
We're going to talk about this. Here's my question for today. What's the best possible energy line that the Oilers can build?
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. You want the heat? We got the heat for you. We're going to get fired up for Gemco Fireplaces. A little talk about Grey Cup halftime show. Matt Scianetti's going to join us in the 7 o'clock hour. We'll set up the Final Four here at the World Cup, the semifinals. We get France and Spain today. France a slight favorite in that one. So Scianetti's going to join us probably not to around 7:15. So we're going to do the Play Alberta early bird bet of the day a little bit earlier than that. Chris Streveler, he's going to join us to recap the weekend in the Canadian Football League. We've got weekly confessions coming up around 7:45. Kind of easy trivia. 3 questions too many. Ryan O'Houlihan with Hockey Canada. He's the head coach of the Halinka team. That event will be happening here in August. He's going to join us. And we've also got a pack of tickets to give away. 2 tickets to 10 games. So it's a 10-game ticket pack. So we're going to give that away in the 8 o'clock hour as well. 6 o'clock hour of the show brought to you by Ewell.
Ewell, your partner in power.
Six o'clock hour.
That's just like Hernan saying it.
right?
Yeah.
Is that
wow?
Yeah.
Hernan just freestyled it himself.
did he sing
pretty
it?
much
Get
note
ready,
for note.
boys. Because Gager did it when you guys were in Mexico.
Yeah. Okay. So Hernan saying.
That was good. Yeah, Hernan's turn.
I love those guys. 6 o'clock hour brought to you by U-Well. They're your power play specialists. They've got the gear you need for your next electrical project. 3 Edmonton area locations. And of course, you can order online anytime at ewell.ca. E-Well, your Edmonton-based partner in power and source for all things electrical. Let's do your morning announcements. Morning announcements brought to you by Hattie's Golf Shop. Golf swag you won't find anywhere else. Visit hatties.golf and then you use the code NASTY15 and you get 15% off online orders. So if you're looking for some cool, unique golf swag, hatties.golf. Use the code NASTY15. What time do we let Benny sleep into? Like his dad listens or watches the show. Like what time should we wake Benny up here?
Well, he was
up late night playing video games. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on the Hangout today. Like he's a regular on the Hangout. So he's just been getting up at 8:45 yesterday. He was brushing his teeth. He came in here. So kind of funny. In his gaunch.
Yeah.
I have put
Just
in
tarp
a
off.
request with him for later this week.
What?
Well, I want him
Make us breakfast?
Yeah, I
That'd be
want him
sick.
to do full move in to try and make Awanek's brain explode. I've requested he start doing laundry and hanging it to dry.
Yeah.
Maybe leave a couple items soaking in a sink.
There's got to be something that would put Awanek over the edge.
The bridge too far for Matt.
Awanek is usually pretty chill post golf tournament.
Yeah.
But Benny really moving in here would probably somehow gets the key to Matt's office.
Yeah.
Matt comes in.
Yeah.
There's a clothesline.
Yeah.
and
Cooking
Benny's,
fish.
Yeah. Oh, God. That would be
Oh, you
good.
don't like fish? Well, I've got some fresh popcorn in the microwave.
All right. Okay, a few things to get to. Let's dive into your morning announcements here. We off-season. What off-season?
What off-season?
Home run derby last night. Schwarber really wanted to win it. Didn't he? Like, usually when you see a guy at the
Usually
end
people are
watching,
having
he's
fun.
like, I'm going to lose. He's like, oh, no, that was so fun. Schwarber was
staring.
Yeah, I was just going to say death stare. Like, death stare to Jordan Walker.
He
He
was
just like,
so
no.
intense especially the final 3 home runs that Walker hit.
Yeah.
Where he was just like,
Well, and Walker had to hit home runs.
Yeah.
Right? He was down. It was the only way he got to
one
keep
ball
going
left.
was
Yeah.
hitting bombs, and he had 6 in a row to come back and win it, which was insane. I mean, the storybook finish for Walker, but Schwarber hated every minute of it. I get it. The Phillies, you're in Philly.
Sure.
I get it. But come on, man. Loosen
just
up a
the
little
home
bit.
run derby. Yeah. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
And everyone else was having a great time, but Schwarber was not having it.
Put yourself in his shoes, though. Like, it is a home run derby title.
I guess so.
Like, it's easy for us to say that, but I have a feeling if that was me, I don't know. I think I'm kind of I get pretty intense.
Yeah, but
I could see myself being pissed off for not winning that thing.
later.
Yeah, maybe not in the moment.
In the moment, wouldn't you be caught up
Maybe
in the story of it
maybe
all?
I serenity now that thing and then get back to the to the room after or something.
Insanity later. That's right.
Yeah. Trev, how would you handle that? You're watching the other
like
guy. And he had to, the thing that really stung him, I think, is that he knew, he's like, I'm going to win. He's down to his last swing and he needs to hit 6 more home runs. This isn't happening.
Yeah.
Then he goes on an all-time heater to get the job done.
Yeah, they're athletes, right? They're all extremely competitive. I don't think you can compare this to like the NHL's skills competition where it's the hardest shot, and that's all fun and games. Zdeno Chara and Shea Weber going head to head, like, oh, nice, you got that one, Shea. Oh, okay, good one, Zdeno, or the accuracy shooting as well. Like this is a lot bigger. So I feel like I would be in the same boat.
Is there
I'd be like,
is there an unspoken etiquette on takes as well? Like Walker took a lot of takes, to get to that final 6 home runs.
Yeah.
So
that's just how the format was this year. So you're thinking,
is that part? Is Schwarber getting a slow boil because he's looking a couple of those
home run derby etiquette? Is that what it is?
Is that what it was going on?
I never thought of it that way.
This is my question. Never been in one. I don't know if there is an etiquette, but Walker took a lot of takes to get those final home runs. So
Nate the Builder, Benny's dad, is over in the chat and says, "Wake him up now. He's living in your world. He needs to feel that pain."
It's the best dad.
Starting to understand how he got kicked out.
No. Hey,
home.
Benny, your dad says you got to get up.
What are you talking about?
Kevin texts in. It goes, Schwarber was like the beer league hockey player that plays like he's in a Stanley Cup final.
Yes, that's exactly what it felt like. Like he was living a completely different experience than everyone else in that stadium. Like it's supposed to be fun. It looks like it's fun. Schwarber was not having fun.
All right, so the Schwarber yesterday. France and Spain today. We'll set that up with Scianitti when he joins us. So I had the sweatiest booth ever on Sunday, man. It was so hot in Regina on Sunday.
What it
was insane.
sounded like temperature. Wow, and
man.
it continues this week.
Yeah.
That heat dome has parked itself.
That's what it's called, heat dome.
Yeah, it's kind of parked itself over North Dakota, and everything in the vicinity is affected by like 40 degrees plus in Ontario and parts of Quebec today.
It was 37 degrees for a 5 o'clock kickoff in Regina. We had a thermometer down like
Field
on the
goal.
far side of the field, and it was peaked at 55.
Yeah.
Like it couldn't, it was more like it could not go any further.
yeah.
It was all the way peaked around. The booth had to have been over 40 degrees.
Yeah.
Like it was, I can't believe those guys playing in that. I was surprised. You don't want to see it, but I was surprised there wasn't like an offensive lineman that passed out or something. It was insane.
I actually
Absolutely
think
insane.
I think there is rules. Like,
we checked in with the league, and the league clarified that they were in playing protocols still.
Okay.
So it was, but that was ridiculous.
They have a fan, guys.
Yeah,
We've set up a fan.
There's fans on the sideline, and we provide them with as much water as they could possibly need. So get this though. How about this? And it works out well because this is a Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. So Creed was playing Craven on Saturday night.
Okay.
And I got offered a chance to go, but we had a long travel day. We had like a 4.5 hour layover in Calgary because you had to go from Winnipeg to Calgary to get back to Regina. And I was just like, I'm not going out to Craven the night before a game. But then the next day I get into the truck, and one of our guys who works in the truck who listens to the show comes up and he goes, "Hey, you see who was at the hotel last night?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Creed was staying at the Delta last night, same hotel as us." I said, "You're just telling me this now? Like, you should have fired me an email last night, and I would have sat in the lobby the entire night." Can you imagine if I got in to an elevator with Scott Stapp? I couldn't believe he told me the next day. He goes, "Yeah, Creed was at the hotel last night."
Crazy thing
Where was this news yesterday, my man?
Scott
Damn,
Stapp
that's
was
too
saying
bad.
the same thing.
Yeah, you're telling me the guy who does Creed Tuesday on the radio in Edmonton was at the hotel last night?
That would have been cool.
Yeah, I know. Imagine if
Get a
I
photo.
didn't know he was there and just bumped into him.
In the elevator, hey?
I'm standing in the elevator. Doors open up, wide open, like arms.
Yeah, exactly.
Scott Stapp walks in.
Arms wide open.
And I'd say, "Oh, you're on the elevator. Do you want me to take you higher?" Like, that would have been amazing.
That's good. That's very good.
He starts to tear up because it's the funniest thing he's ever heard.
Yeah, of course.
You guys immediately become best friends.
Yeah, he goes, "Here's my number. Take my number and send me hilarious Creed puns all the time."
All the time.
And I would have said, "Yes, I am."
Take you.
Yeah.
That's so good. You just came up with that. That's
That
so
would have
impressive.
been so funny if he stepped on the elevator and I actually did that.
That would have been like a top 5 moment of your life.
Yeah. I would have. Oh yeah, it would have been. It would have been.
It would have been a top 10
Greatest
moment for me.
of my life. What about the birth of your children? Not even close.
No, I mean, let's be honest. Those are top 5 moments. But Scott Stapp randomly walking to the elevator and me making a higher reference.
Yeah.
Come on, I loved the day I got married too. Our anniversary is actually this Friday.
Happy
But
anniversary.
Not even
no, you can't beat that.
No.
You could not beat that.
That's on a movie. I've seen that somewhere.
Bill's texting in. He texted in a room of a picture of a hotel room. And I instantly noticed. I was like, "Oh, he's in Winnipeg." That's like the exact hotel room that I was staying at over
have
the
a
weekend.
standard look?
He replied, he goes, "Creed was here." Yeah, all the rooms. It's pretty sad. I can basically pick out hotels in Western Canada with like a small glimpse of what the room. I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I recognize that. This is Regina. I can tell it's got the place where you would put your bag down has like lines on it. Like it's, yeah. I get to the point where I can tell, oh, you're on the 7th floor.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good for you.
No.
Someone took you higher.
Scott Stapp must have been staying in the penthouse.
Of course.
Hey, if you're Creed,
Scott Stapp.
You're Creed in Regina, you're in the penthouse.
There's a good chance Creed books their own travel now, so who knows?
I part of me was like, I wonder if I'll see them at the airport.
Yeah.
Because they're probably like Creed's not rolling on a private jet, are they?
You don't think they're just taking bus? They're just going coach?
Well, they could do tour bus because they hit Winnipeg, Regina here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
My guess is they're probably doing coach.
I like the idea of Creed private jet, though.
Yeah.
That would be pretty sweet.
The drums aren't going to travel themselves, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
You got to,
Well, how many more times do they get to tour around Western Canada on a bus? All right. So that's
as many times as they want, man.
Vance Van Vandervan texts, and it says Scott Stapp steps into the elevator. Dusty says, "What floor are you on?" And he goes, 1. Oh, 1. That's a good one too, man. That's a good one too. Those are all funny. We're off and running. We are off and running today. All right, 780-218-9999. If you are listening on the radio, on the FM dial, static-free, crystal clear, all morning long. We got a couple minutes of commercials, quick traffic update for you, and then you are back with us. We're going to get into off-season. What off-season?
What off-season?
And we'll get fired up for Gemco fireplaces as well. I can't believe I slept in the same building as Scott Stapp. That's pretty cool.
There you go.
That might still be a top 5 moment. If you're on any of our online platforms, we got a sports update with YouTube Trev brought to you by Paramount Flooring. Are you ready to treat your feet? Visit them in store at 10707 184th Street on the West End or online at paramountflooring.ca.
Start on the diamond where St. Louis Cardinals star Jordan Walker completely spoiled the party at last night's home run derby in Philadelphia. Under the new swing limit rules, the final round came down to the absolute wire. Walker hit 4 consecutive home runs on his final 4 swings to edge out hometown favorite Kyle Schwarber 12-11, capturing his first career derby crown. And tonight in the MLB, the All-Star Game takes center stage. Phillies left-hander Christopher Sanchez gets the nod as the National League starting pitcher. Countering for the American League is Blue Jays ace Dylan Cease. First pitch flies at 6 o'clock. And on the global pitch, the World Cup semifinals launch today. The action kicks off this afternoon at 1 as France battles Spain in a massive European heavyweight clash, followed by tomorrow's high-stakes showdown between England and Argentina. And some news and notes from the NHL. Yesterday, the Sabres inked Peyton Krebs to a 4-year, $18 million deal, while the Winnipeg Jets signed this year's first-rounder Viggo Bjork to his first entry-level contract. The Sports Update is brought to you by Paramount Flooring. We're expecting some changes in Edmonton this offseason. We're talking about your flooring. Paramount Flooring brings over 30 years of trusted service and expert installation with the flooring lineup homeowners actually want. No permission needed to contact us. Visit our showroom open 7 days a week or online at paramountflooring.ca.
Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we stay? Can you take me higher to a place where blind man see? Can you take me higher to a place where golden trees? Oh, I would like a world of change. It helps me to appreciate those nights and those dreams. But my friend, I'd sacrifice all those nights if I could make the earth and my dreams the same. The only difference is to let love replace all our hate. So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we stay? Can you take me higher to a place where blind man see? Can you take me higher to a place where gold?
6:35 on the Nielson Show. Thank you very much for being here this morning. Dusty Nielson, Will Fraser, and YouTube Trev with you. Nielson Show brought to you by Weiss Johnson. We're coming at you live from the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen Studio today. Grab the $5.99 big meal for a limited time only. Mini chicken sandwich or 2 tendies plus a biscuit and fries and a drink. $5.99 at participating Popeyes locations. All right, so we're going to get into off-season. What off-season? We're going to fire it up for Gemco Fireplaces. That's on the way as well. If you're listening on 95.7, please tell your friends that the Nielson Show is on the FM radio dial. And you can, of course, text us at 780-218-9999. Let's go off-season. What off-season?
You don't need a reason to keep people pleasing, treason, reason. Keys and sneezing. It's off season. What off season? 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 It's off season. What off season?
All right, off season. What off season? Brought to you by GCL Diesel, providers of the best diesel engine components around, from turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors. They're the critical engine component experts, proud to serve Edmonton and the northern Alberta area for over 50 years. And I have to say that when CFL season is upon us, and I'm missing all the Friday shows, the one thing I do miss the most is obviously talking about the Edmonton Oilers in mid-July with my good friends. So I'm very happy to be back for this segment today, and I can't wait to discuss things. And then we'll get fired up for Gemco. What did you guys talk about yesterday for off-season? What off-season?
What off-season?
What did we? Oh, the Colton Dock.
Oh, yeah, that was an easy one. Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
Colton Dock was on the Reed Wilkins Show yesterday, so if you want to swing back and check that out, you can find the Reed Wilkins Show every day live on iHeart and TuneIn and YouTube from 3 until 6, but available, obviously, show gets archived on YouTube after the fact and available on all your podcasting platforms as well.
Or sorry, Kobe Dock.
Yeah,
Kobe
man,
Dock.
why'd you let a Teef play trivia? That's on
Because
you, man.
it's early. It's early on. We can afford to. That was our second.
Yeah, okay, so that's his one in the streak. Now we don't got to worry about it.
Contributed.
And he called him Kobe Doc.
Yeah, Kobe Dock.
He's the worst.
Classic.
He also referred to himself as Greek god.
Sure, yeah. That makes sense.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
That was my favorite
If you'd like
part.
to see the Greek god of Teef, join us at the Nasty Bash, July 25th. That's 2 Saturdays from now, 6 o'clock, St. Albert Rugby Club. It's going to be the party of the year. Make plans to join us. It should be a lot of fun. Garth Vader texted in and says, Scott Stapp would be in his own prison 10 seconds into that elevator ride with Dusty. That's a good one, too. I'd just be willing to make that sacrifice. I'll tell you that right now. That'd be pretty good. All right, here's my question for all you Oilers nerds today. What's the best possible energy line that the Oilers can build?
The best possible.
The best possible energy line. Now, this could be, it could be a line that you want to view as like your third line that can shut things down, or it can be like fourth line. You get 8 minutes.
Yeah.
You're over the boards. You're crashing and banging, and you actually provide something positive, even if it's not on the scoreboard, consistently throughout a game.
Like Jason Dickinson is your third line center.
He's your third line
And
center.
I don't necessarily see him as an energy guy. I see him as a defensive shutdown.
Yeah,
like,
and hopefully he's very good at
manage
that.
the game,
Yeah.
that sort of a thing. So I can't build a line around him.
Okay.
And call it an energy. So it's going to be your fourth line.
Okay, so you're looking fourth line energy line.
And so the problem is the Oilers at forward actually lack a lot of right-hand shots. They really
Yeah.
don't have any.
No, there's not. It's
And
a pretty
so
slim
you're
list.
basically building a line of all lefties, which is not great. It's not a great situation. But an all lefty line, it's a real finger crosser. Like what you're hoping is that a Colton Dach, a healthy Colton Dach, provides the emotional core to a line that you can rehabilitate a Trent Frederick with. Right, you saw that a little bit. There was
some
a
glimpses
couple
of
of
that.
games
Yep.
there where it felt like Dach had
Yeah.
pulled Frederick into the fight, and all of a sudden, if you do that, you throw in a Max Jones, and that is
Oh, so you throw Max Jones
that
in
is
the mix there.
that is a heavy line that can run downhill on guys, and I like Dach is 6'4",
Well, and Frederick
218.
can play center.
Frederick, yeah,
So-
and so can Jones. Like
Yeah.
Jones, you can throw there
Yeah.
too. It's
Dach's
same with
played a
Dach,
little bit of
the
center.
Like they're kind of a Swiss Army knife as far as you can throw whoever you want, especially because they're all lefties. I mean, maybe a Josh Szymanski, but Szymanski doesn't strike me as a heavy hockey kind of guy either.
No, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's ever been projected to be.
So when you say
that
an
type of
energy
guy.
line, a fingers crossed, a 6'3", 216 Jones with a 6'3", 221 Trent Frederick and a 6'4", 218 Colton Dach. I
That's a
like
big
that
line.
team
That's a big line. That's,
running downhill
yeah.
on defensemen.
All right, Trev, what are you entering into the fray with here this morning?
First off, great question. I like
Thanks,
this
man.
conversation.
Hey, I didn't even AI this thing. I just came up with this on my own last night. Yeah,
Even
that's
asked
impressive.
Gemini for this.
yeah.
Yeah, no, this is fun.
I've never clicked that Ask Gemini. I use Copilot on my laptop, but I did. This one's straight up my own creation.
Yeah, so you guys brought up a lot of energy players there. I'll mix it up a little bit, and I'm going to go with, like, if I want, not necessarily I'm looking for goals here, and I think that's evident with the players that I'll say, but we're talking about energy. Like, if I'm Mike Babcock wants to send these three guys out.
Mike Babcock wants some energy.
I want some energy. So I'll have Colton Dach
Okay.
in between Vasily Podkolzin and Kasperi Kapanen.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Okay, that's a different look. Oh, wow.
Yeah, a
That's
little
a
bit.
different look.
A little bit,
I mean,
but-
Leon hates your guts right now.
gonna say,
He's like, no,
so you
Podkolzin
want them
plays
to
with
be
me.
the second
And
line?
that's the thing. And I do have two lines, but that would be the first line because I just, you see Kasperi Kapanen, what he's able to do. And I will say it kind of seems like he only really brings that when he's playing with Leon.
Yeah. How can you not?
Yeah.
I mean, if Podkolzin was not required to be in the top six,
Yes.
Podkolzin, Kapanen with a center of some type.
Of
I mean,
Colton Dach, that would be ideal.
But that's a line
That
you
would
can
be-
also rely on for some offense, or you hope.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. But like Kasperi Kapanen, you saw what he was able to do when healthy, especially in the playoffs this year. Like he's banging out there. Vasily Podkolzin, that guy's an absolute unit. He's skating as hard as he can every single shift. And Colton Dach, I feel like you can say the same for him, his case as well. So I feel like that line, it brings a lot of energy. And obviously that's a little bit of a hypothetical because I know Leon loves, well, I don't know, but he just,
By all accounts, he really likes playing with Podkolzin.
Yeah, I feel like I do know that. He loves playing with Podkolzin, and Kapanen's been up there. They've had success. So if that line, if Mike Babcock at Leon's like, no, I don't want that, maybe this line actually did have a little bit of oomph near the end of the season this year, and it was Szymanski, and it was Frederick, and it was Colton Dach.
Okay, yeah, that was Szymanski was with those two guys when you saw them
The
going
Bash
like that.
Bros, they were called at the end of the season there. Or Bang Bros? Or whatever
It would be it would be Bash Bros, Trev.
It was definitely Bash Bros.
It was Bash Brothers.
I don't know. Anyway, what?
Nothing.
It's an honest mistake.
Go deep into your search history.
It was the Bash Bros. I don't think we saw enough of them to technically label them as Bash Bros. It's
it was like
one game, and people are like, "Oh my god, they're the Bash Brothers!"
Yeah.
Like let's see if it can consistently develop. I think the common theme here is that Doc's on one side and Frederick's on the other. Like those two guys, you would like to be involved.
Like
in this,
you're hopeful, right? Like you're just hopeful that the youthful exuberance of a Doc can bring Trent Frederick's game up to the level that you were always hoping for. I mean, in a perfect world, Trent Frederick is playing on your second line.
Yeah.
Right? Like
and I do wonder if they try to salvage
form,
that again.
right? Like,
does Mike Babcock come in here and go, hey, and I would think with some of the comments that have been made by Stan Bowman that Stan would like to see Frederick get another crack in the top six, and Knobloch wasn't just willing to give it to him, nor did he really deserve it with his play last year. But I do live in a world where I could see Babcock going, all right, well, Pod Colson's going to be that grinder for Leon, and Frederick's going to play with McDavid and Hyman, and we'll see if they can get what they were hoping they might get when they signed him, a year ago. So it'll be interesting to see. Interesting to see how that works.
The thing is, like, the default answer for me, it's like, I want to say Trent Frederick, but it's like he doesn't have that energy. At least like that's what we saw last year. He doesn't really have the foot speed, so he might be the outlier. Like,
you know what? Though we see this time and time again with guys who have suffered pretty severe leg injuries.
Yeah,
it takes way longer than you think it does for them to finally get their footing again. Sometimes they never get it, but it can take more than a year. Like.
Which is where it would be at the beginning of this year. That's more than a year.
We will
should be in the rear view.
Surprised by a rejuvenated Trent Frederick until we're not surprised by it. You know what? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That like if it happens, we'll be like, well, this is a nice surprise, and then we'll start to be like, but of course, it took this much longer for him to come around and finally feel confident on that leg again.
Yeah.
Hampton Steve texts in and says, not that this should be a line, but the best energy line would be Doc with Clattenburg and Joseph. So there's another new name thrown in the mix there in Joseph. Clattenburg, I would agree. Like, that's what Clattenburg does.
Yeah.
He is the energy guy.
Absolutely.
I don't know if he finds himself. I mean, for this discussion, he belongs in it, but I don't know if he finds himself a spot on the roster.
Not initially, but if your energy line is playing the right way, you should expect about 68 healthy games from them.
Yeah, so
right?
there would be
pick up injuries if you play heavy hockey. So there will be opportunities for a Clattenburg.
What say you? 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999 is where you can chime in today. Colin the Amishman says, YTT after not finding the other words for Bash Brothers.
Oh
no! That was the girl who blew the trivia streak last week. We were at 76 in a row, and this was her answer on the first question phrase.
Oh
And didn't go well from there, as you might guess.
The ticker's hard, man.
Yeah,
that ticker gets in your head.
Right, you panic a little bit with the ticker. Yeah. Nolan from St. Albert says, I'm bullish on Freddie. Connor Brown sucked for almost a full season too.
Yeah, well, that's kind of it,
got it going, right?
Yeah,
so
I'm not all out on him yet. Like I hold out hope.
I have very, very limited expectations for Frederick at this point, but you have to, I think, give the guy a little bit of lead. Well, I mean, he's had a year now.
Yeah.
So let's see I think what he is this year is what you'll be getting, right? Even he has to have gone into this offseason insanely motivated to be like, I don't want to be fourth line guy for the next 7 years.
The really intriguing player for me when it comes to Babcock and his coaching style in the training camp is Matthias Janmark. In that he could be completely like, we could be day 3 of training camp and Babcock could be like, nope, He's not my kind of hockey player. Or it could be the exact opposite, where Matthias Janmark is just that cagey veteran. Like, we've seen it in the playoffs. The guy does have another gear. And a Mike Babcock might be that kind of coach that they just hand in glove. They're kind of meant for each other. So I'm intrigued by that type of a player. Like, Kapanen is the exact opposite. Like, he's the guy I'm most afraid about when it comes to Mike Babcock.
Well, he's played for Babcock before.
Right. Like,
had 20 goals too.
And so, like, is he super thrilled by this, or is he immediately go into a funk and be like, I can't stand this guy?
I think he'll probably be okay.
Yeah. It helps when your leadership is bought in, and this leadership is bought in. So,
Scuba Steven says, didn't Frederick score 10 in the playoffs? What are you talking about? I think you must have him confused with other serviceable player. No, Frederick scored 4 goals all of last season.
Yeah.
Had 7 points all of last season.
Yeah.
By far the worst year of his career.
right.
Now, the year in Boston when they brought him in, he was also trending in this direction. He only had 8 goals in 57 games that year as well. So he scored 12 goals combined over the last couple of seasons. Prior to that, he had 17 and 18 goals in back-to-back years. So you're trying to figure out exactly what you're going to get as.
And the Buffalo Sabres just proved that that's a $4.5 million hockey player.
For Krebs.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were
Right.
Krebs' numbers last year?
Like 15 goals?
I think he had 39 points.
Yeah. So, I mean, much, much better than Frederick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like
You're saying if Frederick can get. Yeah. Krebs had 12 goals, 39 points.
Yep.
Got 18 mil over 4 years. Pretty good deal for him. Like, if you're Krebs, I think you're pretty happy.
Great deal.
With what
Like,
you got.
he was,
yeah.
$4.5 million is what that player is going to cost you now, because that's that is the second round draft pick range of restricted free agency as far as compensation, right? Like, a team can go out there and get that player with a $4 million contract. Like, as an organization, you have to pay it, or else another team might come in and be like, well,
here, you can take a second. We'll give this guy this money.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. That is off season. What off season?
What off season?
Brought to you by GCL Diesel. Portions of this hour brought to you by Hammer Injury Law. Rick Mallett once again has been recognized by Best Lawyers for 2026, continuing a distinction he's received every year since the founding of Hammer Injury Law. Serious injuries need the hammer. Visit hammerinjurylaw.ca or call 1-855-98-HAMMER. That's 1-855-98-HAMMER. Hammerinjurylaw.ca. Serious injuries need the hammer. All right, we're going to get fired up here for Gemco Fireplaces, proudly serving Edmonton area for 45 years. Authorized dealer for Napoleon Fireplaces. Whether it's gas or wood burning, look no further than Canadian-made Napoleon Fireplaces. All the Napoleon products you need, available at Gemco, 9281 50th Street. A couple of different places we can go here, but I did see some like odds on a website yesterday for Grey Cup halftime show, which has not been announced. And I thought it was interesting because over the weekend, with 2 games, I was with the whole crew for the entire 4 or 5 day stretch. So we talk about a lot of different things as opposed to when you just have one game, you pop in, do the game. And we were talking about halftime show. And the one name that I brought up was Luke Bryan. And I think he would be a pretty good get at this stage of his career. He's on the list of odds for it. But the top 2 front runners right now on Grey Cup halftime odds are Brad Paisley. You're in Calgary, country star.
Sure. Yep.
I used to really like Brad Paisley back in the day. I have a bunch of his
Does
stuff.
that mean you stopped liking him?
Well, I just haven't listened to Paisley in a long
Okay.
time, but I had a Brad Paisley phase for sure. And then the other one right now is Nickelback.
Yeah.
So Brad Paisley and Nickelback are the top 2 favorites to be halftime show at the Grey Cup. Phrase, if you had to choose between Brad Paisley and Nickelback, who would it be?
Well, it's got to be Nickelback, right?
Think so?
Well, the
You
Alberta
think
Boys.
CFL's got to deliver the Alberta Boys?
The Alberta Boys, and their act plays well to a large stadium.
And you can bang out 4 songs that just kick ass.
Yeah, I know people love to hate Nickelback, but if it was easy to make platinum records, everyone would do it, right? And they've done it several times. So, they would bring the house down.
I would be excited.
Even
I
to the
would be excited for
begrudging
Nickelback.
fan. Even the begrudging fan would be like, Nickelback. And then by the second song, they're like,
I know. This is how it is.
it's not that bad. This is how you remind me.
Trev, I have a good work phrase. Well played. Trev, yeah, I mean, Brad Paisley, Nickelback.
I don't
think
even.
Tate McRae's labeled as a long shot right now.
Okay, yeah. See, that's why I was just going to bring
She's
that
from
up.
Calgary.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
I heard the
Why can't
price.
you do a combo?
I heard the price tag on Tate McRae
is
is a
ridiculous.
little
High.
insane.
A little big.
Yeah,
That's too bad.
yeah. So that might be a tough one.
Okay, well, Brad
But
Paisley.
I mean, Tate McRae would be the ideal get.
yeah, it just makes
Maybe they
sense.
end up just
Rip the
going
Band-Aid
to
off.
Mardoman in BC and borrowing money or something.
Yeah,
Is she
but-
a good live act? I don't know if she's
No
a good
idea.
live-
No idea.
She's
I'm not-
terrific.
Like that's that.
Have you watched a concert, Trev?
She was.
I know she's attractive, Trev, but
No, she for the All-Star
well,
game.
she is an incredible dancer.
the
I guess.
NHL All-Star game 2 years ago. She was like the halftime performer.
Yeah.
That was my only time seeing her. But man, she was a really, really good dancer. Brad Paisley. I don't know a single Brad Paisley song, so he's an easy out for sure. It's Nickelback. I have no problem with Nickelback. Nickelback for the win, baby. Let's go.
It'd be a hell of a party.
Who's
man.
not going to enjoy that?
And the
at a great
stigma.
club?
And the stigma.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I feel so bad for them
Why?
because
For Nickelback?
They have millions
Yeah,
of
I mean,
dollars.
you don't have to feel bad for
Well,
Nickelback,
I
man.
guess like the main guy, Chad. He's not maybe the
Yeah.
nicest guy
Yeah.
I've heard, but
cry
I just feel
tears
bad.
into-
He's like best buddies with Noodles.
What?
Like Noodles and Chad Kroger are tight.
Yeah. And he's from Hannah, right? Hannah?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's so
all
cool,
are.
man. Yeah, no, I'm a big Nickelback fan.
I've seen
I would-
Nickelback like 3 times.
I would love to.
I love them.
They put
get
on
me
it
going,
like
man.
that. That's why I ask is we know that they're a good live act.
Oh yeah,
So
burn it to the ground, baby.
I wish that
one
was
of
a
my favorite
bigger
songs.
priority when they did these sort of lines. Like you can be YouTube famous, you can have a great studio album, but there's a difference between that and playing live and delivering the goods. And a band like Nickelback consistently does that.
I remember one time Nickelback came to Lethbridge and Live opened for them, and I was like, "My God, Nickelback is huge now. Live is opening for them." I guess
Placentas falling to floors everywhere.
That was a great show. That was a great show.
Lightning crashed for sure.
Jasmine texts in and says the lamest suggestions. Oh my God! Hey, these aren't our suggestions. These are the top 2 betting favorites.
Come
tonight.
on.
Paisley's the favorite apparently, and Nickelback have the second best odds.
Nothing wrong with a little Nickelback jazz.
Yeah, don't give
That's-
criticism,
that-
give suggestion.
Come on, jazz. That actually.
Kevin
makes me-
Shattenkirk's mouth texts in and says Nickelback kicks ass live.
Yes, this is
great
kinda-
choice.
yeah.
I love how everybody hates them, but yet they sell out every show. I guess that means everybody is a closet Nickelback fan.
Yes.
And Garth Vader goes, 2 types of people phrase, people who love Nickelback and people who lie about not loving Nickelback.
That's so true. Like the people that
is
hate
true.
Nickelback, they just do it for the meme.
Yes, of
They,
course.
they really do.
Or they've never heard Nickelback.
Yeah.
They've just been like, yeah, I hear everyone hates Nickelback. I'll hate Nickelback too.
Red texts in and says, I was never a huge fan of them, but I saw them live at the Heritage Classic halftime show and they rocked.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. It would be a great show. So I don't know, like I think I saw Paisley live. Maybe not. But Nickelback would move the needle more. I think I saw somebody put a poll on this online, like 60% of the vote was Nickelback, 20% was Paisley, and then like the rest was other.
You give me Nickelback and snowmobiles doing backflips in the background, you got yourself a show.
All right, 780-218-9999. Vance of Vandervan says, Limp Bizkit went from a hated band to now being on a beloved touring band. Sure, they're not Canadian, but why does that have to be a Canadian act? And the CanCon struggle and Grey Cup entertainment. Well, Paisley's not Canadian.
Yeah.
Like Luke Bryan wouldn't be Canadian.
Yeah.
It just kind of helps that Nickelback is Canadian. Mm-hmm. And they're from Alberta. And who was the halftime show last time it was in Calgary?
Oh,
I remember we went down. Me, Maddie, Eric, Dave Jameson, like a bunch of us were down there. I can't remember who that.
I remember that.
Who was that? Was it Shania?
Well, Shania Twain did Edmonton years ago, and there was controversy because everyone thought that it was
Okay, because she
was
did
lip syncing.
She did Ottawa.
Last year was MGK. Shout out MGK.
Let's see here. Who was it in Calgary? Look at this. There's a Wikipedia page for all of the halftime shows.
That's a dedicated moderator right there.
Yeah. Here it is. Oh, Keith Urban.
Keith Urban.
Keith Urban did so country artist in Calgary. Yeah. So it's either going to be a country artist or Nickelback. I think that's probably what it's going to end up being.
Like that. We want to party. Let's go. We don't want a nice little some line dancing. How's it going, everyone?
I don't know if you run back Keith Urban when he's already
you probably shouldn't, but guy can shred.
Yeah, Keith Urban is pretty good as well. What about Tim McGraw? Tim McGraw.
Old man McGraw?
Yeah, that guy's still jacked. I love that guy. I take some of that.
Hasn't eaten a carb in 15 years.
He definitely hasn't. You're right. All right, 6 o'clock hour has been brought to you by Ewell. They're your power play specialists. They've got the gear you need for your next electrical project. Check them out, ewell.ca, your power play specialist. All right, Scianitti's going to join us in about 15 minutes. We will set up the semifinals for the World Cup. Play Alberta early bird bet of the day. We're going to get to that coming up just after 7 o'clock. Chris Streveler around 7:35 today, and then weekly confessions for Spectrum Rental. That's all still to come as well. If you're over on 95.7, a couple minutes of commercials, quick traffic update. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. If you're on any of our online platforms, we got a sports update brought to you by Chelsea LaBelle at Expedia Cruises in Northeast Edmonton. Join myself and Lieutenant Eric at Barcelo Maya Colonial in Mexico from February 24th to March 3rd. Email CLaBelle, that's CLABELLE at ExpediaCruises.com. Easier probably just to call or text her at 780-970-4834. That's 780-970-4834. We went to a different resort in Mexico last February with about 46 nasties. It was a riot. This place looks incredible. Fire her a text for more info, 780-970-4834. You know who messaged me and said he's trying to come with a bunch of buddies? They want to come?
Wheels.
Nope. The Hawk? Nope. You know this guy too, actually.
I don't know.
A little guy that I used to call Practicum Doug.
Oh, wow.
Remember Doug?
Yeah. He burnt the town down.
Yeah. He was messaging me. He's like, trying to, me and some buddies might be hopping on that Mexico trip. I was like, my God, Practicum Doug in Mexico. All right, here's the sports update with YouTube Trev.
We start on the diamond where St. Louis Cardinals star Jordan Walker completely spoiled the party at last night's home run derby in Philadelphia under the new swing limit rules. The final round came down to the absolute wire. Walker hit 4 consecutive home runs on his final 4 swings to edge out hometown favorite Kyle Schwarber 12-11, capturing his first career derby crown. And tonight, the MLB All-Star Game takes center stage. Phillies left-hander Christopher Sanchez gets the nod as the National League starting pitcher. Countering for the AL is Blue Jays ace Dylan Cease. First pitch flies at 6 o'clock. And on the global pitch, the World Cup semifinals launch today. The action kicks off this afternoon at 1 o'clock as France battles Spain in a massive European heavyweight clash, followed by tomorrow's high-stakes showdown between England and Argentina. And some news and notes from around the NHL yesterday. The Sabres inked Peyton Krebs to a 4-year, $18 million deal, while the Winnipeg Jets signed this year's first-rounder, Viggo Bjork, to his entry-level contract. The sports update is brought to you by Expedia Cruises. Join YouTube Trev for the best trip of his life. A weekend of Blue Jays baseball in Toronto, July 17th to 19th, 2026. Contact Chelsea LaBelle at Expedia Cruises in Northeast Edmonton to join Trev in Toronto. Call or text 780-970-4834.
This brings tears to my eyes.
7:06 on a Creed Tuesday. Thank you for joining us. If you're on 95.7, tell your friends. Nielson Show on the FM dial. We think they'd like it as well. We're coming at you from the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen studio today. We are live on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, hammer the thumbs up for us, sub to the channel. If you're listening on TuneIn or iHeart, just let it be known how easy it is to stream the station all day long. We'll have the Hangout coming up from 9 to 11 today. Lock Shop from 11 till noon. Two Guys and a Goalie from 12 until 1. EST Afternoons from 1 until 3. And the Reed Wilkins Show from 3 until 6 later on. Today, all of Edmonton Sports Talk is presented to you every day by our partners over at Play Alberta. Are you ready to raise the stakes? At Play Alberta, bigger bets and buy-ins are now available for nearly all live dealer games. From blackjack to baccarat, your favorite tables are waiting to deal you in. Whether you're kicking back at home or looking for some fun on the go, now's your chance to enhance your Play Alberta experience with new elevated stakes. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. And if you gamble, use your Game Sense. And of course, Game Sense is the sponsor of our 7 o'clock hour. When you're gambling, set a budget. Stay informed. Visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. We got Matt Scianitti coming up. He's going to join us in about 10 minutes. Chris Streveler just after 7:30 to talk some Canadian Football League, and weekly confessions for Spectrum Rental also on the way around 7:45. Sounds like Ben Thompson's still sleeping over there.
Oh, Sleepy Ben.
Yeah, Sleepy Benny Thompson.
Sleepy Benny Thompson.
Sleepy Benny.
Do we have time to give Dustin his flowers?
Yes.
All right, let's give him his flowers.
What are you talking about?
Let's take a listen.
Okay.
What are you doing? What is this?
1 second here.
You guys have flowers for me? What is this?
I think we're good.
Oh, what is this?
We're
Okay.
ready? Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Call of the year so far.
Oh, thanks,
in the
man.
CFL.
Thank you.
Here we go.
13. And he misses it. Vavel's got it cleanly, and he's going to bring it out. Coming out to the 10 with a little bit of room. Vavel to the 30, to the 40. Can he find some blocks? He's got midfield. There goes Vavel. Oh, he's done it again. Vroom, vroom, Vavel to the house. Touchdown, Bombers.
Woo! That gives me goosebumps.
Vroom, vroom, Vavel.
You like that one? I've been sitting on that one for a while.
Did you come up with that?
Yeah.
Like that has not been his nickname around.
No,
there.
I came up with that.
Unreal.
I've been waiting on it. I mean, he had 4
So
return
good.
touchdowns last year.
So good. And no one's called him Vroom Vroom Vavel?
No, but does that not work? I mean, he's the fastest man alive.
You just gave him his nickname.
That should be the
You
case.
just created Henry the Gizmo Williams.
Oh, vroom, vroom, Vavel.
Vroom Vroom Vavel. If that doesn't stick, there's something wrong in Winnipeg.
It makes sense.
Listen
right?
up,
Like,
Bomber fans.
Yeah.
Like, that's the name. Get the T-shirts made.
Wow, thanks, Phrase.
Oh, that
I
was
didn't know
so
you guys
good.
are going to do this.
That was so good. Great
thanks,
call.
man. Yeah.
Just an absolute great call.
You know, I listened back to it when I got back to the hotel that night, and I don't think, you know, I've done some hockey games now and stuff. I don't know what could top return touchdown calls. Like, it's
124 yards.
Like, it was 129. Literally the longest possible play you can have in the Canadian Football League. Plus, you're at a sold-out Princess Auto Stadium. The place is going nuts, and like the crowd ramps up as the play goes on. It's just like, it was so much fun, man.
Our buddy Haas, you got to get him on. Vroom Vroom. That's great.
It should be a thing.
That is.
I thought about it
great.
last year, and I was like, next time Vavel takes one back when I'm on the call, I'm going to call him Vroom Vroom. And it worked out pretty well.
It'd be cool if you saw that on a sign. Hey,
Yeah, or they should make shirts in Winnipeg. They should be selling Vroom Vroom Vavel
I
shirts.
listened to it, and I'm
You're
like,
I did that.
He didn't just make that up, did he? Like I thought for sure, like that's kind of been his nickname that's developed. Oh, that's so good, buddy.
Thanks, man.
That is so good.
Wow, you're very nice to me, Phrase. Oh, thanks, dude.
I saw that, and I was just like, that is such a good call. So good.
I'm glad. I think it's great. He's insane. He's got five return touchdowns in a year and a little bit in the league. Like he's going to be a staple in this league for a long time.
And the CFL has needed this type of player for so long.
Well, what was insane about it is that like 3 minutes earlier, he had a punt go off his foot and Toronto got the ball. So he's on the sideline. Patty Neufeld's over, like talking to him. He's like, "It's okay, kid." And then literally Toronto comes in, goes 2 and out, set up a field goal. They kick the field goal, it goes in, but O'Shea had called a timeout, and you don't really ice a kicker in the CFL. The Bombers had too many men on the field, so they called a timeout, got the right people out there, then they kick it again, they miss it, and like 4 plays after he fumbled the punt, he gets a chance to take another one. Like ultimate redemption story. It is incredible.
How good are the Bombers' special teams right now?
Yeah, it's good. Like Castillo can kick it from 65 yards,
nailing some long bombs.
Yeah, he's excellent. And then Vavel's a cheat code. He just is. So yeah, it was good.
Vavel.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm glad
the CFL owes you a debt, my friend.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
All right, let's do your Play Alberta early bird bet. And then we're gonna get to Scianitti. Play Alberta early bird bet of the day. So, I mean, it is a quiet day in sports, but we got France and Spain. So we're going to have to go to France and Spain. France is plus 138. Mbappe's been near unstoppable.
How good have some of his goals been?
I mean, I don't want to simplify too much, but I think we just go France wins and Mbappe scores. Like,
yeah, they're a unit.
That's it.
And if he, could he finish this tournament with more goals, like with the most?
Like most of all,
he's one behind
this tournament or all time?
All time.
Like past the record that Messi just set and continues
Yeah.
to set? I think it's certainly possible. I mean, Messi's not done yet
Right.
either. So there's that. That would still be going for them. But Mbappe is going to own that World Cup goal. He's 28 years old. Like he's got a lot of time
The numbers
left.
he's going to put up are unreal.
Yeah, he's an incredible talent. So that's what we'll do. Like I said, it's pretty simple, but it's also the very likely storyline from today. Mbappe scores and France win. Now Spain's going to push them. I mean, you got the top 4 teams in the world here that are the final 4.
Spain is very good, but France looks like a team without a weakness.
Yeah, like on the other side, and we'll get into it with Shanae, like Argentina looks like they've had to.
And England too.
Yeah, like both of them had to pull it out and just to stay alive, whereas France has sort of just been on cruise control so far, right? So
smothered some teams.
Yeah, so we'll send that. What's the ideal matchup? You want the rematch, or do you want France? Like,
it's England, France. Like that's the dream matchup. It doesn't matter where the World Cup is being hosted. The dream matchup is going to be England and France.
That would be something.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit, Hernan and I, yesterday. If you are Italy right now, are you not dying? Like you were already dying that you weren't in the tournament, that you couldn't even qualify. But you see this Final Four and know that you're not even part of the discussion. Like, what happened?
Yeah, that's got to
What happened to a soccer nation? Like, as someone who has a mild affinity towards Team Germany, I'm at least sitting here going, well, I'm kind of happy that they went out the way they did because they're finally going to put Jurgen Klopp in charge. And that just makes me happy.
Yeah.
To know that he'll be in charge the next time we see the world's best go head-to-head. But Italy, I don't know how Italy gets out of this.
You know, I'm thinking back to the England-France is one thing. Argentina-France for a rematch of the last one.
Yeah.
And the last one that was won by Messi.
Yeah. And Argentina, Spain.
It's like a passing of the torch from Messi to Mbappe.
Yeah.
France wins the rematch.
Yeah.
And Messi kind of goes on his way. You know, I might want that more than England-France, but England-France is, I mean,
it's such a good Final Four. There is no bad World Cup final.
No, I don't know. Yeah, when you have 4 powerhouses like this.
And not only that, but all of a sudden you have a third place game that means something as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Like both the losers from the next 2 games are going to put on a fantastic third place match.
All right, 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999. I've sent that over to the team at Play Alberta, and they'll get it up. France to win, Mbappe to score. We'll keep it simple today, and all eyes will be on that a little bit later on. Sponsorship Nick texts in and says, France versus Argentina has been the best 2 games in 2 of the last 3 World Cups. Not even close. So he wants France.
He wants the rematch.
Argentina. You can't really go wrong when you got these nations together, though. I mean, it's going to be either way. You're going to have a banger.
I always look.
It's going to be a little bit of a disappointment if it's none of them. I was going to say Spain, Argentina, but it's still Spain and Argentina in a World Cup final. Like, what are you expecting there, right? Like, so yeah, that'll be fun. Scianitti's scheduled to join us. You emailed him the link, right, Trev?
Yes, I did.
All right, I texted him. We could also take him over the phone if we need to. And then Streveler's going to be by just after 7:30. Weekly confessions coming up as well. And Ben Thompson is still sleeping. For those of you who are just listening, we've got Ben Thompson. His parents kicked him out of their basement because they're doing some work on it for a week. So Benny's living here at the station.
I think we need to get him an old school sleeping cap.
Oh, and full-blown PJs. Like Ebenezer's
nightgown.
Ebenezer Scrooge nightgown and nightcap, and he wears it straight into the hangout in the morning. That might not be a bad idea. Casino Dealer Jay says, if Argentina loses in the semis, I think they won't try very hard in the third place game.
Except Messi will want the goals.
There. Yeah, that's true. He'll be looking for the goals. The other storyline that I'm following in sports right now, and I don't know if we'll have time for it here. We'll see when Scianitti connects, but I think LeBron's getting close to making a decision.
Where's he going?
Well, where do you want him to go? I'm curious.
I want him to go to Toronto. That's where I want him to go.
I don't think he's going to Toronto.
Right? Like,
yeah.
Come and play with Kawhi whenever that trade gets figured out. That'd just be a fun year.
If not Toronto, Kawhi, hey, whenever that Kawhi trade gets figured out, when they finish the investigation into Kawhi, I feel like the NBA's they've investigated Kawhi for 5 years. Like,
what a mess. No, they've avoided investigating for 5 years.
Yeah. Little bit of a delayed. Are you go home to Cleveland and fare well on a pretty decent Cleveland team?
I feel like Cleveland had the LeBron era. They lost LeBron. He came back. He won the championship. He kind of put a bow on it. And now Cleveland needs to be whatever it's going to be in the post-LeBron James era. So not Cleveland. I've got a soft spot for the idea of him going to Golden State.
Me too.
I do. I just think that it reminds me of Steve Nash Lakers era. Kevin Malone, where they just brought in too many old guys and it just falls apart, right? Like the scaffolding comes down. And that would be my only fear with Golden State is that's a really old group if you bring in LeBron. Yeah,
because Draymond would be back because he's waiting to see what happens. So it'd be Steph. Yeah, I said it. You know what it is? When we first talked about it and why I have some time for it, it's like it's an Expendables. You know the movie The Expendables where it's like Stallone and they're all there. They're all older, going on one last adventure, except they had multiple movies. That's kind of what this would be. Now I don't know if LeBron's waiting to see if they're trading for Anthony Davis or not. Because they just won a championship.
But that's what I mean. I
just don't think he's going to go be like, I'll join the team that won the title.
I would love to see LeBron be like, I'm going to go be a sixth man on a championship team.
Well, Rich Paul said that if the Knicks had not won the title this year, he would have already been a Knick. He would have been, let's go try to finish the job in New York. But New York already finished the job. So I think it's going to be Cleveland. But he's super tight with Draymond and Steph.
Man. Yeah.
And if you start a team with Steph Curry, I would try to trade Jimmy Butler for Anthony Davis. But they've got Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, LeBron James, and Kristaps Porzingis. Yeah. That's a pretty good team as well. So, Trev, what do you think?
Well, I just saw a photo. It was photoshopped and whatnot, but of him repping a T-Wolves jersey, and I was like, ooh.
T-Wolves are trying to make a push too.
I actually really like
that would be cool.
I think that he probably fits the best there.
Their pitch to him was Minnesota has never won a title.
Yeah.
Come add that to your legacy. They just brought in Ball. They've got Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Very good team too.
Got Rudy.
Very good team too. So they've got the bigs that can defend.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these teams will be better structured than the one that Pelinka put together the last few years, where it's a bunch of offensive talent and Luka and LeBron and Reeves, but not a lot of defending on that team, right? So I still think it will be Cleveland, but things continue to get ramped up by the Warriors. The Warriors are legitimately doing everything they can to try to convince him to come there. They hired Frank Vogel, who he won a championship with in LA. So Vogel's now on the Steve Kerr staff. I also think that LeBron would want to play for Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr's the best coach of LeBron's generation. And he would get to rap. Well, Popovich.
He'd be the first coach
one of those guys
since Miami where he doesn't have anything to teach the head coach.
Well, even in the early Spoelstra days,
Yeah.
though, like in Miami,
Yeah.
I think it would just, you coach and I'll play.
Yeah.
And
I'll go where you want me to,
Yeah.
coach. Yeah.
can you imagine how much tickets would be around the league if Steph and LeBron are rolling in to town? Like,
Steph was golfing this weekend. I think it was when the video surfaced, and just a spectator was just,
I saw that video, yeah.
Hey, like LeBron Curry 2027. What do you think? He's like, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, like that would be
who would
so
mind
cool.
it?
Worlds collide.
I mean, I don't know. This is not KD joining the Warriors.
Yes. No.
This is LeBron about to retire.
Let's have
Steph
some fun
still
with it.
awesome, but past his prime.
Yeah.
Draymond sets screens. Like,
Yeah.
the Warriors were not a good team last year,
And they might not be a
It's-
good team.
yeah, they-
even,
yeah, they-
even
yeah,
with
they might
this group.
not.
Like, they're so old.
but it could just be a lot of fun. A lot of fun to watch. It would be the hottest ticket in town since probably the Golden State Warriors dynasty. Really, like,
Yeah.
so. Yeah. I don't know. I think that would be a lot of fun,
for that,
man.
baby. Oh,
I
that'd
think
be
that'd
so
be a lot
fun.
of fun.
What happens to his kid? Once
Well, I
he's
know
gone?
in Cleveland they said they're saving a roster spot because they'll go trade for Bronny too. So, and then there's also, everybody seems to think that wherever he ends up, Kevin Love will be coming as well. Which, you add Kevin Love to the retirement home in Golden State. That would be fun too. Kevin Love just coming in off the bench, taking a few corner threes and then going back off.
Yeah.
Kevin Love
doesn't run anymore.
giving you 9 points in 8 minutes, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I think it'll be the plot twist here would be Golden
is it
State. Like the
soon?
easy one is Cleveland. Well, a lot of people are thinking it's probably going to be this week,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
I just like the idea of him going and trying to create a super team, just because I feel like the Thunder right now, like they suffered this year from feeling like there wasn't a competition out there. Right? Like
And then they lose.
And then they lose, right? Like it really felt like they took the foot off the accelerator this past year. As far as when you think of how good Thunder can be and what they actually played like, they look disinterested. I like the idea of them having a villain. Like that team needs.
But the villain
a
isn't Wemby the villain?
Well, he is now.
Yeah.
You're right. They have, but that team's not a villain. Like they don't look at San Antonio and go, "Whoa!" Like it's one player. Like when they had the Nuggets, they had their villain. Like they had the team that they were like, "We've got to button down."
But how could a retirement home in Golden State be the villain? Like,
well, maybe not so much that, but like you know that they'd want to embarrass them, right? Like they'd want to be like SGA is going to be like, "We're running full court all night."
can you imagine a Golden State OKC? Even conference
a first-round
final or wherever it is.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
And that would be a lot of fun. I still think it's Cleveland.
Like
but
SGA playing, what is it, the Basketball Americas, whatever the qualifying.
yeah,
that's
he
been
was
going on.
playing for Canada, yeah.
Like that Team Canada team looks so good now. Like it's amazing what happens when you put the best player in the world on a basketball team.
Yeah, it starts to really bring things together. That's going to
Wild
help.
how good Canada looks right now.
That's going to help quite a bit, right? Like, all right, 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999 is where you can chime in. Hampton Steve says, if he's staying out west, LeBron should go play with his friends in Golden State because no team in the West has beaten the Thunder or Spurs on their way to the finals anyway. So just go play with your buddies.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What's this one say? Jordan texts in and says, of course LeBron wanted to be the guy who puts New York over the top and bailed in the idea when they won. Absolute narcissist.
Sure.
Yeah, but if he goes to the Knicks now, they're going to be like, oh, he's just joined the championship because he's going to chase a ring. I mean,
listen, that's all he has right now.
Yeah.
Like he spoiled his opportunity of being Jordan-esque or LeBron-esque when he left Cleveland, right? Like, so that's out the window. He only has like heads to put up on the wall as far as the trophy collection. And yeah, being the guy to lead New York to its first championship would have been one of those things. It's not going to happen anymore. So I understand why you lose interest in that.
Yeah, you're looking for trophies. Like you want to go out and shoot the big buck.
Yes.
And put that up on
Yeah,
the thing,
it's
right?
big game hunting.
That's not there to be accomplished.
Yeah.
In. It would be in Minnesota, but I don't know.
Anyone
it just doesn't
outside of
make sense
Minnesota,
for LeBron
I don't
to
know
be
if
in
anyone's going to
Minnesota.
care.
Like I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that one.
And
really
once
moves
again,
the needle.
as it was rightly pointed out, if he's in the West, like you're not getting by the top two teams in the West.
No Scianitti.
I tried, man. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good, man. That's all right.
it's
I
his
know he's
fault.
busy.
No,
he's
you
busy.
don't you dare.
What? I'll take
Don't
some
you
of that.
dare let that kid off.
Oh, it's Trev's fault.
This is
oh,
Trev's
geez,
fault.
I
phrase.
tried, man.
You're
Tried everything
You're
I could.
vicious.
Trying
You're
for
vicious.
losers.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody over in the chat, Rip City Step says Michael Jordan texted in. It was a text from somebody named Jordan. So I mean, who knows? Wouldn't that be something?
Idea.
That'd be pretty funny. Michael Jordan just is everywhere, be like, "That's a legacy killer. Should have retired twice."
Yeah, exactly.
Elevator Shafter texts in. The guys with Makar not signed yet. What's the AAV, and is there any chance he goes home as a free agent to Calgary? Probably.
Is there a chance? Yeah. Sure.
No, there's not.
1%.
Sure. There's a chance.
There's always a chance.
Crazy
Dusty.
things happen. They're finally building a stadium, so, maybe he wants his own dressing room. I don't know, but
Maybe
That would be a
maybe
pretty
that's-
wicked right side of your blue line. Zane Parekh, Cale Makar, and Simone Nemes.
Guys, let's not even discuss this. I shouldn't even have read the text.
Hey, I could see it.
Come on.
Down in that would look good. He would look good in that jersey.
listen, it's not like Colorado as an organization has a sterling reputation.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's that crazy to think that Makar maybe isn't super thrilled about the idea of sticking around. He wouldn't be the first guy in Colorado to be like, I think I'm out. And I don't know if that's the organization, which has always had its amount of own baggage, or their captain, who doesn't seem like the easiest guy to get along with most days.
Guys.
The AAV on that, though. What do you think?
I want to say something like, if Cale Makar goes to Calgary, I'll do blank. But literally anything in the world, like,
well, except for like Cale Makar's agent, the number is $18 million.
Yeah.
The number is $18 million. And I don't know if the Avalanche are going to pay it.
RCN texts and he goes, as a Flames fan who listens to Flames fans hoping for Makar, the idea is absurd.
Oh, yeah. It's
It
very
is
absurd.
Like,
but it would be cool.
You're allowed
I'm sure it would be
to hope
cool,
for
but
nice things.
that's taking it too far. To me. Like that's taking it too far.
Yeah. There's talks.
Sometimes you need to live in reality.
Yeah, but in Oilersville, how much better is the hockey season if Connor McDavid has a true rival to go up against your rival?
So much better. That was peak, man. That was like my favorite. I'll remember
life
those
better.
games, those few years there, as some of the best
Like, as
hockey
much
I've
as
ever
I-
watched.
as
All
much
of
as-
this is fun, but it's not. It's a non-starter. Like,
Make
it's-
Calgary
I'm
relevant.
still going to cheer for it.
I
See, my problem is I'm a toxic fan. I find I am more interested in Calgary's losses than I am Edmonton's wins.
yeah.
I enjoy it
I
more.
agree.
Like, I enjoy it more.
agree.
And I know that makes me a bad fan. And so I am here to say I'm cheering for the faintest of hope that could be a possibility, because it would make life around here better.
What were you going to say, Trev?
There was reports yesterday I saw that apparently it's in the ballpark of $15 million for Cutter Gauthier's next deal.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Which the
How could it
Ducks-
not be? His
Poor
line mate
Ducks,
just signed for 18.
like if you're a Ducks fan, you're just like, yes, the future is so bright.
It's
and then
done.
like
It's done.
Me, being an Oilers fan, just like, you're taking some blows recently. It sucks, but this definitely it lessens the blow. It makes me feel better because I'm like, you know what? Other teams can get screwed as well. Like, that's absurd. 15. You got, like, people are like, Evan Bouchard and, Darnell Nurse, 20 million for those two. That's ridiculous. But there's an idea. It could happen. You're paying
$33 million?
north of $30 million for two forwards.
$33 million
Legit
for
stars,
two players?
but
Yeah.
that's like,
no,
It's a lot of money.
No, stop right there. Legit good players.
they're stars. They're going to be stars. He's a 40-goal scorer. He's a star. He'll be a star.
40 goals is pretty good.
40 goals is
I
really good.
also don't know if I expect him to do it again.
40 goals is really good, but 50 goals is the mark,
He'll be a 50-goal scorer.
right? Like a point a game is really good, but 100 points is the mark.
I could see Leo Carlson absolutely being a 100-point player for years.
He needs 30 more points to get there per
Absolutely.
season.
But he's only 21.
I know, at least I agree that the potential is there, but you don't pay $33 million for it. He could. Maybe.
He will.
No, you pay
He
it
will,
for,
will.
You pay it for
With one
he
L.
has. Like,
Yeah, but that's the thing. They weren't going to do that.
right?
Right? Philly was like, hey,
Right, I
we'll
know.
do it.
I know.
The Ducks weren't going to pay him that much
screwed.
money.
They are just screwed.
Which is fine.
Pat Verbeek should be fired. The fact he didn't get that kid signed before, that's a fireable offense because it screwed up your entire team. Whatever vision he had for what the Ducks were going to look like is no longer there. Like, so the blueprint that he has in place doesn't exist anymore. Why are you still in charge?
What say you? 780-218-9999. We got Chris Streveler coming up to talk some CFL, and then we got weekly confessions still to come as well. 7 o'clock hour is brought to you by GameSense. When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed. Visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your Game Sense. All right, we got a sports update on all of our online platforms. If you're listening on 95.7, couple minutes of commercials, quick traffic update, you're back with us. Sports update is brought to you by the great staff of Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, who never wants to see McCarr play for the Flames. Visit them at 983 First Street in Sherwood Park. Here's the update.
Cardinals star Jordan Walker crashed the party in Philadelphia last night, hitting 4 straight homers on his final 4 swings to edge the local favorite Kyle Schwarber 12-11 under the new swing limits rules. It's Walker's first career home run derby title. The MLB All-Star Game takes over tonight at 6 o'clock. Phillies lefty Christopher Sanchez gets the start for the NL, matching up against Blue Jays ace Dylan Cease for the AL. Soccer takes the global stage at 1 o'clock today with the powerhouse matchup between France and Spain. Tomorrow, England faces Argentina with a trip to the finals on the line. And some news and notes from the NHL yesterday. The Sabres signed Peyton Krebs to a 4-year, $18 million contract, while the Jets locked up their recent first-round selection, Viggo Bjork, to an entry-level deal. The Sports Update is brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, your dealer for life.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching a button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki as newborn 8-pound, 6-ounce Mitch Lewicki. You can picture grown-up Mitch, or teenage Mitch, or bearded Mitch, or whoever you want.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
It's such a special day. Bagpipes fired up and the nasty bash is underway. And we know that there's a special place where all the AM nasties can party for just a single day. We are just living the dream since leaving 1260. Beers at Fergie's place with that trash TV. The Elks did make us proud, and boy, it caused a scene. Cash J's play of the day, and everybody screamed, oh, it just had begun. All the boys and girls, nasty bash at the club. Oh, mama, we're just having fun. Troy was dancing with wheels. It's where we belong down at Fergie's Rugby Club. We're gonna keep on bashing at Fergie's Rugby Club. We'll be two-step dancing over on the hardwood. We're gonna keep on bashing at Fergie's Rugby Club. Fergie's Rugby Club. Fireball shot the bathroom and Tony changing beds outside the door. Big uke and a 6 o'clocker can. Dusty pours it on his head. Now he's a made man. Nelson had a crazy dream. Honey dill for him to eat. Christian from Winnipeg, you've been too good to he. Trev's grandma won't be proud, 'cause in his car he'd sleep. Tommy sees another girl, you know he's gonna scream. Oh, we just have begun. All the boys and girls, nasty bash at the club. Oh, mama, we're just having fun. Trev's dancing with wheels, it's where we belong down at Fergie's Rugby Club. We're gonna keep on bashing at Fergie's Rugby Club. We'll be two-step dancing over on the hardwood. We're gonna keep on bashing at Fergie's Rugby Club. Fergie's Rugby Club.
7:37 on the Nielson Show. Thank you very much for being here today. You can text us anytime, 780-218-9999. That was the song recapping last year's Nasty Bash. This year's Nasty Bash goes down Saturday, July 25th, St. Albert Rugby Club. You don't have to RSVP, but Awanik loves it if you do. You can just show up. It starts at 6 o'clock, and it's just an old-fashioned hall party. Phrase, what did you say? You said that song doesn't sum up the vibe.
I'm like, that is not the vibe of the Nasty
What is the
Bash.
vibe of the Nasty Bash?
It's the cantina music from Star Wars.
Nasty Bash is a good time, man. I'm looking forward to it again. RSVP at EdmontonSportsTalk.com if you want to let us know that you're coming. RSVP at EdmontonSportsTalk.com. We got weekly confessions coming up for Spectrum Rental. We're going to recap the weekend in the Canadian Football League. Lots to discuss with Chris Streveler, former CFL quarterback, presented by AFD Petroleum, powered by Mobile One. Strev, fresh off a weekend at Stampede, too. Let's see how this guy's doing today. Chris Streveler joins us on the show this morning. Strev, how was Calgary?
It was good, man. I'm up and at 'em, boys. I'm at my high school right now. Just got a little workout in with the high school kids, so coaching them up. Stampede was a great time. My first time getting to go, so I had a blast.
You plan on going back again?
Oh, absolutely, man. Met a lot of great people. I had a great time. I got nothing but good things to say about it, man. I came away with a cowboy hat. I've been wearing it for like 4 straight days. I figured I'd finally take it off this morning.
I told Strev over the weekend that the last time I was at Stampede, I woke up in Lethbridge.
Yeah.
So I haven't gone back to Stampede ever since. I can't. Some people can't handle Stampede life, right? Is that what they say?
I know you well.
Yeah.
It's the only McDonald's you knew the way to. Probably.
Yeah. I gotta get to Lethbridge, get my McDonald's at night. That's it. All right, another good weekend in the Canadian Football League, and when the dust settles on it, the Elks and the Riders are tied for first in the West. And I have to think that until somebody figures out how to stop Justin Rankin, Edmonton continues to move towards contender status, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, the only team that's done it is BC, and they ended up getting the win. I mean, and he still had 100 yards receiving. I mean, if you let Justin Rankin get going on the ground, the rest of that offense is just going to continue to get going. It opens up the RPO game, the play action game in the back end. I mean, I got to think that he's probably still front runner for MOP right now.
You always look at a team's record and go, well, who have they beaten? Obviously, the Elks have taken out Montreal. That's
a big one. I mean,
that's a huge one. But in the CFL, in my opinion, especially this Elks squad with the seasons they've had, those 2 wins against Ottawa are actually as important, if not more so, because it's my opinion that the old Elks squad would have lost at least one of those, disappointingly.
Yeah.
Like, taking care of business is almost more important than the unseen win, isn't it?
100%. I said that going into last week. I said, hey, if Edmonton wants to be for real and they want to prove that they can be a contender in the West, you got to beat Ottawa. Yeah. And they did that in convincing fashion, and I think you're exactly right. You want to be a contender, you got to go win those games. And I was catching a lot of heat on X yesterday because I had Edmonton as number 3 in my power rankings, and Montreal lost to them and was at 2. So I do take some of that into consideration. Given that game, it was kind of crazy. We had the fumble out of bounds. It was a monsoon in Edmonton. But I think Edmonton's a real contender to win the West. And honestly, I look at the West, and I think it's just going to continue to stay crowded as the season goes on. I think all 5 of those teams, including BC, have the potential to make the playoffs.
And I know the Elks game was a while ago now because it was on Thursday, but the storyline in Ottawa is very interesting because they do have MBT sitting there. Jake's now 0-5, not hanging all of it on him, that's for sure. There's some other issues there as well, but how much longer can you be patient when your team has not won a game yet? I think that's a tough thing to balance, I think.
It's tough, and it always happens, right? We always want to point to the quarterback, and I've been the guy standing on the table the last few weeks saying, hey, it's not just Jake. There's a lot of problems here. They have no run game. Their defense isn't getting enough takeaways. Their offensive line isn't playing great. I mean, all around, you look across the board, there's issues everywhere. But I do agree, you throw a couple interceptions, you lose by multiple scores. Maybe you give him another week, see if we can get it going in the right direction. I mean, we look over at Winnipeg and the Drew Brown trade, and I'm sure Ottawa's kind of looking back saying, maybe we could have made a different decision there, but you made your decision to roll with Jake Mayer. I'm a guy that I tend to give quarterbacks a longer leash. Let's give him another week, see if we can get on board, but I do think if they can't get a win this week, then you got to probably make the switch to McLeod.
Is this a make or break week for the BC Lions against Edmonton, as far as when you look at the West? Because it seems like you look at the Bombers and that special team unit is a difference maker. And Calgary and BC, they don't seem to have a difference maker yet.
Well, Calgary's got their return guy who's made a couple big plays this season. But, I do think that BC, this is as close to a must-win this early in the season as you can get. Like I said, I think the West is going to be crowded. And if BC, you only have one win at that point in the season, it's going to be tough. You might be looking at a crossover. I think Calgary's still a really strong team, even though they're 2-3. Winnipeg's sitting at 3-2. They're about to go play Ottawa, so they could very easily move to 4-2.
Yeah.
Like, you're just kind of looking at it. Sask is, up there with 1 loss. Same with Edmonton. So if you're BC, you kind of have to approach it the same way you did last time you played Edmonton. And it's like, let's just empty the chamber here. We got to go get this one to kind of stay in the middle of the pack there.
Chris Streveler with us on the show. You mentioned how Winnipeg is going to Ottawa. And I obviously want Zach to be healthy and get back. But the storyline of Drew Brown with the Bombers rolling back into Ottawa, the team that took his job away from him and traded him. I mean, as far as narratives go, you can't get a more dramatic one than that. I will say, doing that game in Winnipeg, Drew looked like he belonged in that Winnipeg offense. Like, he looked so comfortable operating what they were doing there in Winnipeg offensively. I mean, Zach's job for sure, but how impressed were you with what Drew did with one practice?
I mean, extremely impressed. I don't know if the average fan can quite appreciate how hard that is, going into a new building on a short week. You're moving your family across the country too. Like, there's other personal factors that play into why that's difficult. But I do think it was, in terms of that transition, probably as smooth as it could have been with him going into the offense with Tommy Condell, who he had all last year, going into a locker room where he's got some familiarity with the guys. But you're right, he looked extremely comfortable, was able to settle in. And I mean, to have 339 yards, a touchdown, and over 80% completion on a short week like that, extremely impressive. And I think if you're the Bombers, like you said, it's Zach's job. We all know that. But at the end of the day, you're feeling really, really good about where you're at because you don't need to rush him back. Hey, if he needs another week, given some of his injury history, okay, like, let's let him sit. This is another long week. Give him a little bit of extra time so he's feeling super fresh and rejuvenated. We all know how long of a season it is. You're going to need your backup quarterback for any team to come in and be able to win games for you in this league. And obviously the Bombers have a guy that can do that. So I think they got to be feeling really good about the position they're in, knowing that they can give Zach as much time as he needs to come back and they'll still be able to win football games.
Hamilton Ticats, will they win another game this year? They look like they're in big trouble.
Their defense is good. I mean, I give their defense a lot of credit. They kept them in that game, but nothing going offensively.
it's one of those games where Hamilton's defense kept them in it, but you see Sask, especially like with the way their team's been the last couple of years, like they're in kind of these close games and they just start leaning on you and then they wear you down and then it becomes like a 3-4 score game at the end and you're like, how did that happen? It was close in the third. Like I remember Dolegala taking off for that scramble. It was like 11-7 with like 12 minutes left in the third. Like it's still a really close game. So, I think if you're Hamilton, honestly, I love Doley. We were teammates in Winnipeg. I was surprised by them not starting Trey Ford, just given his skill set. And I think putting myself in their shoes, they're saying, okay, we're going to go from Bo Levi Mitchell to Trey Ford. Maybe it's an easier transition to say, let's keep the offense pretty much the same, roll with Doley, give him a week or two, see what he can do. My thought would be, at that point, let's start to work Trey Ford in some type of package so you're already starting to install some of those plays that would play into his skill set. Let's put him in. Maybe he becomes the wedge guy and we leave him in for a little up-tempo RPO. So you start to inadvertently install the offense that you would run if Trey Ford ends up becoming the guy. I think they've just got too talented of a team to not win some more games. And I do think, I don't know what they're going to do next week. I think you give Doley another week because you put him out there last week and you made that decision. But if you do end up starting Trey Ford, teams are going to have to play the box. And I think they've got one of the most talented receiving cores in the league. That's going to open up shots in the back end. So, I think that they're still going to have an opportunity to be good with that defense that they have, but they got to find a way to score more points, obviously.
Yeah, you cannot have two more different quarterbacks. Right. I mean, Dolegala and Trey Ford are exact opposites. So it's going to be interesting to see how Milanovic handles that moving forward for those two guys. We were talking about it on the broadcast on that Sunday game. Like Dolegala, I know Suits was talking about, a lot of high balls. Oh, it was another one a little too high. But he's 6'7". So, I mean, you just don't see a lot of who was a 6'8". Was it Brock Osweiler? Was Osweiler like 6'8" guy? Like, you just don't see a lot of quarterbacks who are that tall. How much does that change the position when you're that tall a guy?
I think it's probably more of a thing of he hasn't really played very much in games since, 2023?
Yeah, 23,
right?
yeah.
So you're excited, you're hyped up. He's got a strong arm, right? So the ball's kind of coming out of your hand high. He seemed to settle in and be able to get the ball down a little bit later in the game. But I would just kind of attribute that to you're on the road in Sask. It's a hype environment, a team you used to play for. You haven't played very much in the last few years. You got some adrenaline, some nerves. He did start to orchestrate a decent little drive there at the end of the game before they had the out and up interception for the pick six that kind of ended the game. But I don't know if that's a height thing or if it's just hey, I haven't played very much. There's people around my feet. I'm getting hit. There's some excitement there. But I think he was able to settle in until that interception there at the end.
Strev, great stuff, man. We appreciate it. We'll do it again next week.
Appreciate you guys. Take care.
There you go. That's Chris Streveler doing some great stuff on social media, covering the Canadian Football League after playing in it. And I'd like to welcome AFD Petroleum to the Edmonton Sports Talk family as well, teaming up with Mobile One to present Streveler for the rest of the season. The Dolegala Ford thing's very interesting.
It's an interesting question about height and a quarterback.
Yeah.
Because you would think that height should only be an advantage for that position.
You're looking over the line.
It should only be an
over the blitz.
But I'm curious, and this is just a hypothesis. I wonder if the vision is actually a problem in that ignorance is bliss, especially to your blind side. That like your ability to lock in on following your reads is so necessary that blindside block, especially when it's an old lineman who's taller than you, kind of blinds you to the worry of it. That when you're that tall and you can see everything coming, I wonder if it's a distraction to have too much chaos, especially in a 12-man game like the CFL. I wonder if the chaos actually becomes a factor for
I've never really got into it, but you just don't see tall quarterbacks.
Right.
Like tall quarterbacks peak around 6'5".
Yeah.
Right? 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" quarterbacks don't really exist.
Yeah.
Like they haven't had success.
Like when you're a 5'10" quarterback in the CFL, like whatever's happening behind the offensive line, that's the offensive line's problem. Like you don't think about it until it hits you. Whereas when you are 6'7", you see everything coming from every angle.
If you were Milanovic, would you give Dolegala another week because you said he was the guy this week? Or would you say, hey, man, you got your game? I chatted with Scott last week, and he basically said not much has really separated Trey and Jake. He said, but Jake was in the system last year, has been around what we're doing more, and that's why he decided to go with him. But
I feel like Trey Ford is a better off the bench quarterback than he is a starter. And so
Just a different look.
I was surprised to not see him.
I thought they were going to go to him at the beginning.
Yeah,
right after the first possession of the fourth quarter when they didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I thought, you know what? You might want to give Trey a quarter here. And
so that would be my suggestion with Hamilton is that, like, you're talking about the exact situation where you're putting Trey in. You're not leaving it to a gut instinct because your emotions can affect you in a game. You need to have it basically in pen. At this point, Trey goes in. Yeah. If this, then that.
All right, what say you? 780-218-9999. I know somebody was asking if I'm ever going to call an Elks game. Yes, I am. This Friday. This Friday Night Football is here in Edmonton this week, so I will be doing that. And they've never beaten Nathan Rourke. They're winless against Nathan Rourke. So, and Rankin's obviously a stud. I'm very excited.
Weather
Should be a
perfect.
beautiful night.
Yeah.
Friday night, they're in first place. Beautiful night. I don't know why you wouldn't want to be there. Very affordable. I don't know why you wouldn't want to be at this football game, man. It's going to be a good time Friday night.
And the ability to take BC off the board.
Yeah.
As far as what the Elks need to worry about this year. Right? You beat BC this week.
BC goes to 1-4.
1-4, 1-5.
I think are they 1-3 right now or 1-4? I had it up here. Let's see. I thought they were one. Yeah, they're 1-3. So they would go to 1-4.
You improved to 5-1.
That's a big gap there.
You're taking them off the board as far as what you need to worry about.
You got last year's MOP rolling into town Friday night. Beautiful tailgate will be set up. So I'm going to be doing that one, and then I'm back here. What they play August 1st against the Riders, I think. I'm doing the game Friday night, but I'm flying back because that's like a Saturday 5:00 game. So I got back-to-backs.
Do you still treat it like a working shift, like you book the hotel room downtown?
Well, we have a travel lady at TSN that sometimes makes mistakes. And all of last year when I was doing an Edmonton game, she did book me a room at the Westin.
Nice.
I never took advantage of it, though. I would email her and be like, hey, just a reminder, I live here. So I don't need the room here. But I should have, and I could have had a hotel room for that. Would have been great. Yeah. Like a real date night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of fun. Actually, I should have got one because Friday night is our wedding anniversary.
Stan.
I didn't
What are you doing?
I didn't even think about it. That would have been fun, though. Anyway.
There's still plenty of week left.
Yeah, I'm busy. I got a busy week, Fraze. What can I say? All right, let's get into weekly confessions for Spectrum Rental. But yeah, quickly, AFD Petroleum and Mobile One, thank you very much for hopping on board to present Streveler for the rest of the season. He's great. He's got a great future in CFL media for sure, and we're happy to get him on the show. Well, I mean, I don't think it's crazy to think that he could get a call at some point this season. Yeah. Like, let's just say if if I was a team watching what Tommy Stevens does for the Riders, when it is 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2, and it's automatic. The closest guy to that would probably still be Strev. Mm-hmm. I would 100% put in a call and like the Ottawa Red Blacks, for example. Not that you want to go to Ottawa, but Ottawa lost a game against the Riders because they got stuffed on 3rd and 1 on a game-winning drive.
Yep.
Right? If you have Streveler, it's an automatic like it is with Tommy Stevens with the Riders. All right, let's get to weekly confessions for Spectrum Rental, where they confess to believing it's okay to lose a nurse if he's being replaced by a doc. Stop by Spectrum Rental to get all of the equipment you need to finish your landscaping project. I tell you, a round of applause for the fine folks at Spectrum Rental. That's a Darnell Nurse Golden Doc joke that he made.
Deep cut.
Yeah, I know, it was good. That was good. They were obviously focused all weekend long. Yeah, coming up with that liner. All right, what are we confessing today? You can send your confessions to 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. Fraze, you have a confession today?
Lawn's getting too long. I've really punted too much on the lawn this week.
Oh no!
I've had plenty of opportunities, but I've gotten so used to being able to be like, it's too wet. It's too wet.
That's true.
Can't mow. You can't mow when it's this wet.
The last time I did it, it was wet. It was a mess.
You can't mow it. And I've
good for you.
I've run out of time. Yeah. Today's the day.
You're doing it today.
I have to.
Yeah, Tam did ours over the weekend.
Oh, thank God for Tam.
I know. I came back yesterday. I looked in the backyard. I said, wow, backyard looks really nice. She goes, I hate it because we have with a power cord.
Okay. Yeah, the electric.
Yeah, and I can handle the cord no problem.
Yeah.
Like but she hates it.
You know,
she
you
goes,
can
the cord came unplugged all the
get a
time.
battery powered one, right?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I know that.
But because you don't do it, you don't care.
I went cheap on it, and I got one that you have to have plugged into the wall. So
You're gonna,
but I do
you're
it most
gonna
of the time.
electrocute your wife.
Actually, I guess if she was to roll over the cord,
Yeah, man.
damn.
Don't do that.
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. It's been bought. We can't change up. Yeah.
Trev, what are you confessing?
It's so stupid.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. It's you.
So stupid. I don't know.
Give it to us. Come on, buddy.
I hold my breath when I go up escalators because I don't like breathing in other people's
This
germs.
isn't true. That's not true. You made that up.
That can't be a real thing.
It's true,
Jim
man.
and I created that for you.
No,
there is no way.
You hold your breath going up escalators because you don't want to breathe in other people's germs. But what about when you're just walking next to
And
them?
it's so funny. I don't know how my brain works in weird ways because as soon as I get up, I'll like walk by.
Let me ask you this.
I'll walk behind people completely fine.
Unbelievable.
Are you an escalator rider?
No,
Like on the arm?
No, like
dangerous.
I just like going up escalators?
Do you walk or do you ride the escalator?
I walk up them. That was like
I
my
ride
first.
it.
Yeah, of course you do.
That was my first I got beef ever, I think. I just hate how people they just
I agree.
stand
I
there.
agree.
It's like, walk up the damn
that's
escalator.
What it's for. Because if
No,
it,
you
if
walk
it
up, it's
wasn't
faster.
running, you would just walk up those stairs.
Yeah, but
we've
it is
spent our
running.
whole lives walking upstairs, but because those stairs are moving, we stop.
That's why they exist.
What about
If they didn't want you to stand on an escalator, they would have just built stairs.
keep right,
for the
keep right.
infirm, the people who can't. But you're a can. You can walk upstairs.
Keep right.
How many people stay? Ty, chime in here.
all of them do, and it sucks.
Especially people who stand
I
on
would
the left.
I would
Like, I'm in a
say
hurry.
Are you a left-hand side stander as well?
no. I would stand on the right. Well,
Good.
unless I'm with my family. Actually, when I'm by myself, I stand right in the middle.
But I tell people, I'm like, excuse me.
I'm an escalator hog.
That's a confession.
Yeah, I'm an escalator
You're
hog.
an escalator bully is what you are.
Okay, you know what? But somebody's like walking up the escalator, be like, "Oh, try hard." I see you're in a hurry today, sir. Relax. It's an escalator. It takes 5 seconds to get up.
Oh,
You're not enjoying the ride.
What's the percentage? What's the percentage of people who walk up the escalator? 10%?
probably.
I hope it's higher than that.
I'd say like 15%
I hope it's higher.
at best.
You think it's an 85 that stand?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
This would be a good study.
in the
like,
I'm
airport.
gonna put out
afternoon.
Twitter right now.
Spend an
Let's see.
afternoon
In the
there.
airport as well.
Oh yeah, to just
just to count.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Trevor. In the airport.
Yeah, you know, in the airport where they have like the flats.
Yeah, no, on
The-
that
the-
I would
the moving
stand on the
walkway.
side, and I do walk on that.
Yeah, and you
Like, you know, the only reason I walk on that is because I feel like you're walking so fast.
yeah, you're like I'm
Yeah.
the fastest man alive.
The fastest I've ever gone.
Yeah, so that's my confession.
It's a good confession.
started-
It's a weird confession,
It
dude.
for sure started when we didn't have any escalators back home, so it's an Edmonton thing. And I don't really do it when I go down, but it's just going up for sure. And because sometimes people's butts are right in my face, and so God forbid. So I just
What are you doing on the escalator?
Well, I want to get past them, but they're standing.
But why are there butts in your face?
Because sometimes, Will, that's just how it is.
I mean, technically,
That's
that
just
is how it could be.
Okay, on my butt, I'm not purposely putting my butt in there or my face in their butt. It's just that's the level of my height and how it works where they
You're
are.
such a different cat. Man.
What are you talking about? That happens daily. People's heads are in strangers' butts on escalators. That's like a common thing.
What happens if you have to ride like the longest escalator in the world? Would you still hold your breath?
actually
the one at
happens to
Rogers.
be
Yeah,
at
Rogers.
Rogers Place. And yeah, you just hold your breath the whole time. And then if you no, this is the trick.
I like the
because
idea
sometimes-
of you passing out, falling off the edge of the escalator.
Yeah, that would
This is
suck.
how he would have wanted to go.
right into
But sometimes, like,
butt.
it's you have to be casual about it, but like you will like start being tired, obviously, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I need to take a breath, so you just do this. And if you can't see on YouTube,
I bet that goes over well. He's
then I
pulling
take
his
another-
He's got his shirt above his nose.
and then I take another
That
breath.
was good radio, by the way. If you can't tell on YouTube, I'm doing
Oh yeah,
this.
if you can't tell on the radio, but on YouTube, that's what it was.
The Godfather says, "Hey, escalator walkers, what do you do with that extra 1.5 seconds of free time?"
Get by you. That's what we do. Because if you're an escalator rider, you're for sure you're a slow mall walker as well.
No, I walk quickly at the mall. I use my escalator time to re-energize.
You do. It's a timeout.
Yeah. This text is in and says, I walk up the last 2 or 3 steps on an escalator, but that's it.
All right.
Vansman Vandervan confesses, guys, the confession I have, even though I've had one of my heaviest drinking summers in a while, I'm still worried that my tolerance level isn't up to snuff for the Nasty Bash. Fingers crossed, final table. Yeah, the Nasty Bash final table is like a badge of honor.
Sure. Maybe not honor.
Well, I would say a badge of honor.
It's a badge.
I've been there multiple every time. It's a great time. Nasty Bash, July 25th, St. Albert Rugby Club, 6 o'clock. Be there or be square.
Anyway.
Trev, you're the best, your escalator thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe not.
It's the wrong title for the segment, by the way.
I'm just...
A confession?
Yeah, that's the wrong title. The title for it is, What weird thing is Trevor going to say today?
It's not a weird thing. That's completely normal.
It's a little bit of a weird thing. But not the standing, the holding of your breath on an escalator.
Yes, but do you understand my logic? I don't want to breathe in what other
You're
people...
walking around all these people the whole time. You think you go on an escalator, everybody's just trying to fart in your face.
I think it's like
That's
the past gas.
What are you going to do on the airplane, man?
I don't want to be crop dusted is exactly what it is.
All an airplane is smelling other people's farts.
No, don't tell me that.
You know how much time I spend on airplanes? Fraser's right.
It's nothing but farts, man.
I already hated planes.
Here's my confession. I'm jealous that Benny gets to live at the station for a week. I would love to live at this station for a week. I lived at a station in Fort Mac for 6 weeks, and I had to hide it. The only person who knew was the lady who did HR, and she was supposed to get us housing, and she sent me to a place in Fort Mac where there was 2 squatters living, and I said, now I'd have no home. She goes, well, if you don't let anybody know, you can live in the back office. So I lived in the back office, but I'd have to be up before everybody came in the mornings, and I'd have to wait to go in there until the last person left at night.
That's my only disappointment with this Benny thing.
Benny's got a bed. I was on a love seat.
My disappointment is that he asked for permission and received it. It would be so much better if we just kept coming in and Benny was here for some reason.
Exactly.
And he had to come up with a new lie.
Yeah. Instead, he's got like a queen bed in the back office, living his best life. Yeah, so I'm jealous. I mean, to just sit here all week, live here all week by yourself. This is a fun place to be. All the video games, full kitchen, beer fridge. So, I mean, I like my home with my family too, but I'd kill for a week living at the office.
Sure seems like it does.
Yeah, I do. It's fun.
It always comes across like there's not one place you'd rather be than at home with your wife and kids.
This text comes in and says, hey, Dusty, don't forget about your wife's birthday today. It's strange. I did. I gave her a conch in the 6 o'clock hour.
Yeah, good enough.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. We don't really have a lot of plans, but we're going to enjoy a great day.
Are you making her dinner?
Of course. Probably barbecue.
Oh, nice. What's it going to be?
Frozen burgers, like every other time I barbecue. She loves them. Nobody barbecues a frozen burger like her husband.
Does she have a favorite meal?
I don't know.
These are things you should know by now.
I'm sure if I thought about it, I'd know a favorite meal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what her favorite meal would be.
She likes steak.
No, she doesn't like. No, I know things she doesn't like.
Caesar salad. She loves Caesar salad.
Well, I mean, everybody loves Caesar salad, Trevor, and that's a pretty good guess.
Yeah, that's a good point.
She likes Greek salad a lot.
Garlic toast.
She would probably like. I could do like a chicken breast.
Oh, see?
I do nice chicken breast.
Yeah, maybe you could change it up.
Thigh is where it's at, Dusty.
Little chicken breast.
Never had a chicken thigh.
Well, you need to start, man. It's way more.
Little
fun.
chicken breast with some Greek salad for tonight.
That does sound nice.
Really appreciate
Actually, that is nice.
Yeah.
And I could lay the chicken breast on a bed of Greek salad.
That's right.
That sounds nice. Maybe I'll do that too.
Cajun chicken.
Get a little
Put some spices on there.
Okay.
Get a little like pita or something like.
Oh yeah, just
something
a little
to sop up the dressing. Oh, you're gonna knock her socks off.
I'm gonna take credit for this.
Yeah, you're gonna knock her socks off.
Here is Greek salad picked up at Save-On.
Yeah,
with a chicken breast that I barbecued on top of it. Happy birthday.
She'll be thrilled.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Elizabeth was planning on bringing her breakfast in bed this morning.
That's
her big thing. I said to Elizabeth, I said, what are you going to make her?
Does anyone like breakfast in bed?
Well, I told Tam after, was just like, don't really like breakfast in bed, but
like when you're a kid, the idea of it sounds great.
yeah, of course it does.
Yeah, but as soon as you become
I'd still take down a bowl of Fruit Loops in bed.
As soon as you become a parent with kids and the chaos that is, you're like, please, I don't need food in another room.
Elizabeth told me last night, I went in when she was going to bed, I said, what are you going to make, Mommy? And she goes, well, a piece of toast.
Nice.
I said, good. I said, what are you going to put on it? She goes, I was thinking strawberries and sprinkles. I was like, yes, that's the best piece of toast ever.
You immediately got
Happy
jealous.
birthday, Tam. All right, 7 o'clock hour has been brought to you by GameSense. When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your GameSense. We need somebody to play kind of easy trivia. We've hit 2 in a row. So, yes, we're at 2 in a row. Let's make it 3 in a row. Do you have the questions? Do you want me? I got questions. You can come up with questions.
Listen. I think I've been too easy the last couple of days.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I am the one that ruined the streak with my questions.
I guess we'll find out.
So, yeah. Anyway, if you want to play trivia,
I'll bring the questions tomorrow.
There we go. If you want to play trivia today, text Trev right now, 780-218-9999. Gift certificate to Mr. Mike's is up for grabs. That's 780-218-9999. Just text Trev and say, hey, Trev, it's me. I'd like to play trivia. Then he'll pick one of you, and you will play kind of easy trivia. We got 3 questions too many coming up. Need one more question for 3 questions too many. And then Ryan Houlihan, who is the head coach of Canada for the upcoming Hlinka Gretzky tournament here in Edmonton, he's going to join us just after 8:30, plus the wrap for William Huff. If you are listening over on 95.7, don't go anywhere. A couple minutes of commercials, quick traffic update, then you're back with us. All of our online platforms, we got a sports update brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc.
Cardinals star Jordan Walker crashed the party in Philadelphia last night, hitting 4 straight homers on his final 4 swings to edge out local favorite Kyle Schwarber 12-11 under the new swing limit rules. It's Walker's first career home run derby title. The MLB All-Star Game takes over tonight at 6 o'clock. Phillies lefty Christopher Sanchez gets the start for the NL, matching up against Blue Jays ace Dylan Cease for the AL. Soccer takes the global stage at 1 o'clock today with a powerhouse matchup between France and Spain. Tomorrow, England faces Argentina with a trip to the finals on the line. And some news and notes from the NHL yesterday. The Sabres signed Peyton Krebs to a 4-year, $18 million contract, while the Jets locked up their recent first-round selection, Viggo Bjork, to an entry-level deal. The Sports Update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc.
The Nasty Bash was awesome, so let's remember it with this song. The EST on Corey B, tattoos still looking strong.
Oh no!
6:30 it wasn't working, so old Smash said so long. AM Nasty C and Frazier yelling, turn your headlights on.
Oh no!
1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tommy met a new girl heading out the door. No homology stripping, his shirt just hit the floor. Oh my, good lord. Someone poured me birdie booze on a shot ski. Now you know Reed Wilkins was a mystery. X-Ray J's pants got a little pissy. Everybody at the bash was a nasty.
Oh no!
Everybody at the bash was a nasty.
Oh no!
Everybody at the bash was a nasty. 6 o'clockers right and left. Let me pour it on your head. Moment we won't soon forget. Hey, Norm. Fergie's backpacks let us in. Made the last table again. Rode it out till 2 a.m. Oh, Lord. 1. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tommy met a new girl heading out the door. Normology's stripping. His shirt just hit the floor. Oh, my. Good Lord. Someone pour me birdie booze on a shot ski. Now you know Reed Wilkins was a mystery. Extra J's pants got a little pissy. Everybody at the bash was a nasty. Everybody at the bash was a nasty. Everybody at the bash was a nasty.
8:10 on the Nielson Show. Thank you very much for being here today. You can text us anytime, 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999. We got the 8 o'clock hour coming up. We'll lead into the hangout from 9 to 11. I'm curious to see what time Benny actually wakes up today. It'll be interesting to see. All right, it's 8:11. You are listening on 95.7 Cruise FM. Dusty Nielson, Will Fraser in today, and YouTube Trev with us as well. Trev's going to grab somebody for kind of easy trivia. We will start the hour like that. Nielson Show today and every day is brought to you by Weiss Johnson.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Get a new Trane furnace right now, and you get 15% off any additional mechanical system if you do it at the same time. So air conditioner, heat pump, hot water tank, garage heater, 15% off plus no interest for 24 months. Visit WJSportsTalk.com today. You can text us in the Paris Jewelers inbox. They're at West Edmonton Mall, Kingsway, Londonderry, Short Park Mall, and St. Albert Center. And they're online at parisjewelers.com, Canadian family owned. Ian texts in and says, since my wife and I have been to all of the Estes, we're going to go do dinner and drinks at the Nasty Bash as well for the first time. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Ian and wife. Nasty Bash, July 25th. Party of the year, man. Party of the year.
Sounds like your wife's a saint.
Yeah, brings her to the Estes and the, that's just a good AM Nasty couple right there.
That's right.
That's good. All right, all Nielson Show songs like that last one, the Nasty Bash song, brought to you by Sport Ball. Sport Ball this week, we were talking about it last week, but this week is Magical Adventure Camp Week.
Come on.
Yeah, how much is that? So they do, Sport Ball does a bunch of different sport, but then in the summer they do a bunch of different camps as well.
Yeah.
But
Sounds
Magical Adventure Camp
though.
is already underway.
Sounds a little redundant.
Because every adventure is magical?
Every camp, it's all magical.
Every camp is I never really did camps as a kid.
You didn't, hey?
No, we just we're on the farm in isolation for 2 months.
I did a water camp, like a canoeing and sailing camp at Wabamun.
A sailing camp?
Oh yeah, it was.
Look at you,
wild.
you old sailor, you.
Like, it was like I want to. It was my brother and I. I think we were maybe only like 11 and 10, and they like had us open water middle of Wabamun in like sailboats. And the last day of camp, we did a pirates race. Where we had to you had to race around a course around boys, but you could attack and sink other people's boats when you came alongside. It was within the rules. And so like if you could get alongside, you would jump across, grab onto the mast and pull back and dump the boat.
Oh, you can't do that in 2026.
No.
Yeah.
Like when I think back on it, I'm like, that was so dangerous.
Yeah,
like,
how many kids died during the pirate race this year? My God. That's crazy.
But it was pretty awesome when you're a kid. You're like, this is the greatest race I've ever been. It was Mad Max. It was Mad Max on
Mad
water.
Max on water.
Yeah.
That's nuts. All right, Chad texts in and says, hey guys, I know I'm too late for confessions, but my name is Chad and my son moved to the basement. I'm living vicariously through him and getting as much cool stuff as possible. Air hockey table, dartboard, multiple TVs, looking for an arcade game and or pinball game. Plus we're decorating it like a man cave. My wife wouldn't let us decorate it in the bonus room. Why didn't I move him down here sooner? God, that sounds nice. Chad, that sounds exactly how my basement is.
Yeah. Sounds like your son will never leave.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a full-blown 2-person basketball shooting thing in the basement.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun.
And are you still winning?
I still hold the record. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Come on, Phrase.
Do you think your kid's afraid to beat you because he doesn't want to get to that?
No.
He doesn't want to get to that stage of his life?
No. He's competitive.
He's self-sabotaging?
No, I don't think so. I hope not.
Daddy's the best because Daddy has to be the best.
Yeah, that's how it has to work. All right, we got kind of easy trivia. 3 questions coming up. We're going to chat with the head coach for the Hlinka Gretzky, which is coming up here in Edmonton in August. Ryan Olahen is going to join us, and then we'll have the wrap for William Huff. If you have a question for 3 questions too many, you can send it in. 8 o'clock hours brought to you by GD Liquidators, Auctions and Appraisals. Mention EST and you get 5% of anything new or used. Don't miss their monthly online auctions either. www.gdliquidators.com, Canadian owned and operated. Make them your first call, 780-447-2787, or visit them at 14510 124th Ave. We've hit 2 in a row. The record is at 76. It was ruined last week, but we got a great clip out of it.
Oh no!
You can always send in your "oh no" text if you want to get a mixed text of the day. You know what? I was gonna say, I came across the old. Let me see here. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it here. Where are we?
You're going in the archive.
Well, I was gonna dig in here a little bit for.
Well, we've got 3 days together, bud.
Yeah. No. Where is it? I just saw it. Yeah, I guess it was the old.
Do it.
No, Trev. You know the old song from Platypalooza?
Oh.
From Mr. Mike's?
Of course.
I just come across. Oh, yeah, here it is.
That's my favorite song ever. Yes.
Remember your best summer? Yeah, well, this one's about to top it. Welcome to Camp Mike's at Mr. Mike's. Mess hall waffle fry nachos, campfire mojitos, and stories that get better every round. Camp Mike's. Come make it a summer to remember. Mr. Mike's. Eat locally. Enjoy casually.
Oh, summer long.
Oh, summer long. We really like Mr. Mike's fries.
No one's ever said no to waffle fries.
No.
You come across waffle fries, you buy them every time.
It's like spotting a unicorn in the wilderness.
That's right.
Yeah.
Majestic.
All right, who's playing today, Trev? What do we got?
Playing today is Chris the Plumber.
Chris the Plumber needs to get 3 out of 5 correct to take the streak to 3. Here we go. Chris, you ready to roll, buddy?
Let's roll.
All right, here we do. Trev will start the ticker after read the first question. Good luck. Which event has a semifinal match this afternoon?
The World Cup.
Name 1 soccer player in the world.
Messi.
What team does Colton Dock play for?
The Oilers.
What position does Justin Rankin play?
Halfback.
How many teams are there in the CFL?
9.
Got it.
Sergio Ramos gets a nipple erection.
Oh, is that dirty?
This is not just a dream, it's a wet dream of orgasmic proportions.
Oh, is that dirty?
Frustration sets in and the emotion goes out, and then you just start playing by yourself.
Oh, is that dirty?
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
All right, 3 in a row, boys.
The ranking question was a trick question because that guy pretty much lines up everywhere.
I would have accepted football player.
Yeah, exactly.
Or weapon.
Weapon, exactly.
Yeah, that would. Rebella 2.0 says, now I'm picturing Phrase playing guitar on the front of a boat while the crew does battle. You were like the guitarist at the front of the pirate boat. That's pretty funny, actually.
No, I was shouting, is it Witness Me? What is that what they would scream in Mad Max?
You're going to hate this, but I've never seen Mad Max.
You've not seen the new Mad
I only
Max?
got the reference because I've seen the photos of them all battling together.
Man, you need to see that movie.
Is that Fury Road? Or
Fury
whatever?
Road, yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen the Mad Max movies.
This is odd for...
Oh, I don't know.
Of you and your movie taste, I would have thought that would have been number one.
I like to rewatch Top Gun Maverick all the time.
Not a bad choice.
You know what I did this past week because I had a bunch of flights, some time in the hotel. I rewatched 5 of the Fast and Furious movies. Yeah, because they just kept popping up on Prime, and I was like, I'm in. I'm going to keep watching it.
I was going to say Wild Hogs.
No, I didn't watch Wild Hogs yet, Trev. But I will at some point. I promise you.
Wild Hogs. You see that one, Will? That's a classic.
No.
John Travolta is a biker with Tim Allen and
Allen, Martin Lawrence, and William.
Anyway, so you think I would like Mad Max?
You would love it. You would love every second of it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll download it for a flight next weekend or something like that. All right, let's get into 3 questions too many for the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, who sometimes refers to himself Mad Mitch at Park Mazda. Same type of thing, right?
He sprays his his face silver and goes and sells a car.
Oh God, it's Mad Mitch Mondays. Here he comes again. All right, question number 1. Who are your top 3 in the CFL most outstanding player race right now? Rankin's on the list.
Rankin's there.
Rankin's probably number 1 for me, but
quarterback in Montreal, the name
Davis
is escaping me.
Alexander.
Davis Alexander, he'll always be there.
Till he blows a hammy. Seems like every game he's reaching for a hammy.
And then it's kind of Philpott, probably. But can you have 2 guys on the same team?
I think you can make a case that Philpott should be on the list ahead of Davis Alexander. But you can't I don't think you can put both of those guys in the top 3.
Yeah, it's an open spot at 3 for me.
Philpott, Rankin. Man, this is great that it's not just 3 quarterbacks.
No.
Like, that's awesome. Philpott, Rankin. I'll go Trevor Harris.
Okay.
Trevor Harris. He's got
just a solid year.
I think he's got 12 or 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, thrown for multiple touchdowns every game. His team's 4-1.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Trevor Harris, not in any order. Well, I would rank it. Rankin, Philpott, Harris as the top 3. Here's a fun one. And we do need one more question for 3 questions too many, so you can send it over here. Put 6 players into an all-time home run contest. Who do you got?
All-time?
All-time home run contest. Coming off the heels of last night's home run derby.
So, do we care about steroid era or not?
No. It's whatever you want.
So it's McGuire, Sosa, Bonds. That's your top 3.
McGuire, Sosa, Bonds.
Griffey.
Griffey would have to be in there.
And 2 more?
You know who was awesome in home run derbies? Josh Hamilton. Remember Josh Hamilton?
He was, but he bums me out, man.
Yeah. But I remember the one year. Remember
he went like 20 straight or something? It was
nuts.
unreal. Yeah.
It was nuts.
But it's not who I'd want to see.
Would you do something like Babe Ruth?
Yeah,
just
sure.
like if we're doing like all time, like
Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth.
Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
What about Ohtani?
Mickey Mantle.
If I was making a personal list, I would also have Matt Stairs in there, a professional hitter.
Right.
Yeah. I'd have Stairsy in mind. It would just be all these bangers. They're like, and hitting 6th?
Matt Stairs.
Matt Stairs. And there's me in the crowd. Like, hey, Stairsy. I think from a name recognition, Babe Ruth, sort of has to be in there.
You kind of want to, if we don't care about steroids, you kind of want to throw Canseco in there.
Oh, yeah, Canseco. Yeah, you're right. Definitely Jose Canseco. So I would, Canseco,
like the
McGuire.
The original Bang Brothers is Trev would
Sosa, Bonds, Griffey. And that's 5. And then like if we put Ruth in there or something.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
I don't care about Ruth. I never saw him play.
Yeah, none of us did. But
I personally love who Mickey Mantle was. I think he may have been the best player up until Ohtani, but I never saw him play. The guys that I saw play, you go with that steroid era. Just guys juiced up like crazy.
What were other people hitting for home runs when Babe Ruth was hitting like 59, 54, 54 home runs?
Yeah.
I'm curious. So let me just see. I'll go 19. His best season was 59 home runs. 1921 home run leaders.
I want to say was it 62? No, it was 61 when the original record was set. Mantle had 55 that year. So there have been sort of home run eras.
Like Babe Ruth had 59 home runs in 1921.
Okay.
That set a new single season MLB record. Second place that year was Bob Musil and Ken Williams. They had 24 home runs.
Yeah.
And he had 59.
Just lapping the field.
Double the field.
Yeah.
But still, kind of like a mythical creature to us.
Yeah.
But Babe Ruth was hitting more home runs than other teams were hitting.
Sure.
So, yeah, I guess I'd throw Babe Ruth in there with just these like bangers. Canseco, McGuire, Sosa, Bonds. Who's this? Canseco, McGuire, Sosa, Bonds, Griffey. And then, Babe Ruth. That's a good one. 780-218-9999. The question number 3 Vance Van Vandervan. If you're in a zombie apocalypse, what's your go-to canned food to stock up on?
Well, it's beans, isn't it?
I don't like beans.
I know, but they kind of provide all the sustenance. They last for forever.
I was going to say zoodles.
Yeah, like
remember zoodles back in the day?
Like Chef Boyardee?
Yeah. Like Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs?
Or raviolis?
Yeah, zoodles would probably be up there. What else would you do for Trev? What's your favorite canned food that you'd have for a zombie apocalypse?
I was gonna say alphagettis, which is like zoodles.
Okay. Well, you're going to need the carb load to run away from zombies.
I still buy alphagettis to this day.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you spell any cool words?
No.
Oh.
I never did that. No.
Is it because you can't spell?
No, it's because I was so hungry.
Alphagetti's a great name for something. Like that's a great, brilliant name for a product.
Yeah. I agree.
780-218-9999. What would be your canned food that you would load up on for a zombie apocalypse?
Tuna, maybe?
Canned tuna. That would be Zach's answer.
I mean, there'd be some health benefits to. Yeah, that would be Zach's answer.
Comes in
Zach
with
does
canned
that,
tuna every day.
Yeah.
Trev Lindy texts in and says, Zoodles, back in the day, I ate those last night.
Yes.
I didn't even know Zoodles was still a thing. I thought it goes like Zellers and got phased out.
Nope, no, it's still there.
That's pretty cool. Bronco Nick says Spam.
Ugh.
I'd probably pass on that. Jeffrey Hansford over on the Nasty Chat on YouTube says Wolf Brand Chili.
Chriselle just texted me and he's like, Mad Max dog food.
Mad Max dog food.
In Mad Max, they
is
do.
that, okay,
They
that's
eat
from
some-
the movie.
Yeah.
So there are dogs in Mad Max.
Well, no, there's dog food.
Oh.
They've clearly eaten all the dogs.
So is this a zombie movie?
Well, it's a post-apocalyptic, yeah.
But they're not zombies. These are the people who survived.
They might as well be zombies at that point.
Do they fight zombies in Mad Max?
They fight each
They
other.
just fight each other.
Yeah.
So it's like Waterworld, but on land.
True. I think Waterworld probably pitched themselves as Mad Max, but on the ocean. But I like where you're going.
Yeah. It's probably just a Waterworld ripoff.
Yeah.
One of Kevin Costner's better pieces of work.
He had gills.
I loved Waterworld.
Of course you did.
I know it's so lame. Not many people like Waterworld, but I loved Waterworld. And we went to Universal Studios as a kid. There was like a Waterworld big thing.
They needed to
It was
do
a big
something
movie,
with the
man.
movie set.
Yeah, Waterworld was a that's you're right. That's true. Scuba Steven says canned peaches.
Okay.
Could go canned peaches.
That'd be
Uncle
delicious.
Jesse says clam chowder for the win.
Can you imagine your fourth can of clam chowder?
God. Yeah. Anyway, fun question. That's a good one. I'm gonna have to watch this Mad Max.
I can't believe you haven't seen it.
I'll do a double feature with Mad Max
Fury
and
Road is-
Waterworld. Trev, have you seen the movie Waterworld?
No, I have not. Never even heard of it.
Oh, really?
Waterworld.
Kevin
What is
Costner
this?
lives on a boat. The whole world is covered in
The whole
water.
world's covered in water.
Ugh.
And he's
that's why it's called
He's
Waterworld.
evolved to the point where he now has gills.
He has gills. Spoiler alert.
I've seen this poster.
Yeah.
So he grows gills.
Yeah, he has
He
gills.
doesn't grow them. He
so
has
he can
them.
swim like he's like a fish man.
He dives down to get land.
He gets soil and then
To bring
brings it back
soil
up.
up,
Yeah.
Okay. I could give that a watch.
Hey, you should. You love it.
Is it like Arlington Road?
No, Arlington Road's much better than Waterworld, Trev. Jeez Louise.
Okay, well. then
Arlington Road's a
definitely-
good movie, man. I
No,
don't know
it's
why you-
not.
Yes, it is.
It's the worst movie I've ever watched.
Listen to this.
That
Offense
movie sucked.
taken.
That movie did not suck.
It
Are you nuts?
sucked.
Tim Robbins, Jeff Bridges, Joan Cusack?
The only person that's ever spoken highly of that movie is you.
Wrong. I guarantee somebody liked Arlington Road enough to text in right now and be like, Arlington Road was a good movie.
No.
Yes. You'll see.
Okay.
You'll see. It's much better than Waterworld. Waterworld was not a good movie at all. But I like the concept.
And there's some real
Yeah.
scene-chewing scenes there. Like the actors are going over the top.
Jammin33 says Waterworld was one of his best shows. There we go.
It's probably because you saw The Postman.
Double A says false. Waterworld is better than Arlington Road. Bob Loblaw says Arlington Road was not a good movie. Gord says Arlington Road sucks. You're all wrong. Wow.
Why are we picking on Dustin
What am I
today?
supposed to do with you guys? See, Vance van Vandervan says I liked Arlington Road. Not every movie has to be the Avengers.
Thank God.
There you go.
True.
So it's okay to have different storylines sometimes, Trev.
Yeah.
All right. Hlinka Gretzky tournament going to be back in Edmonton in August. We're going to catch up with the head coach, Ryan Olahan. He's going to join us on the other side. He was an assistant coach last time the event was here, and that team had Matt Schaefer on it. So I want to get his thoughts on Schaefer a little bit. What's the process like for filling out this roster right now as well? And we have a 10-game ticket pack to give away. You'll get 2 tickets to 10 games. We're going to give that away here just after 8:30 as well, plus the wrap for William Huff, all still to come. If you're listening on 95.7, stick around. We'll be back in less than 4 minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, tune in, iHeart, wherever you're at online. Sports update right now with the one and only Arlington Road hater, YouTube Trev.
Cardinals star Jordan Walker crashed the party in Philadelphia last night, hitting 4 straight homers on his final 4 swings to edge out local favorites Kyle Schwarber 12-11 under the new swing limit rules. It's Walker's first career home run derby title. The MLB All-Star Game takes over tonight at 6. Phillies lefty Christopher Sanchez gets the start for the NL, matching up against Blue Jays ace Dylan Cease for the AL. Soccer takes the global stage today at 1 o'clock with a powerhouse matchup between France and Spain. Tomorrow, England faces Argentina with the trip to the finals on the line. And some news and notes from the NHL yesterday. The Sabres signed Peyton Krebs to a 4-year, $18 million contract, while the Jets locked up their recent first-round selection, Viggo Bjork, to an entry-level deal. I'm YouTube Trev, and you're up to date.
I am a Zach High man with the Leafs I used to ride, with Austin Matthews by my side. I scored a couple and I had a little fun. Signed with the Oilers in July of 21. The Leafs let me walk because they thought I had no soul. Now I'm over 50 goals. I am the dangler from way across the other side, where Beamers and Audis are supplied. 3rd overall in the draft 2014. Got a one-timer like the game has never seen. Bottom of the circle is the place where I get set. It's going in the net. I'm Nugent Hopkins. I was born in 93. All the way from Burnaby. Played some junior for Red Deer and had a ball. Signed with the Oilers when I went first overall. My two-way game, they said, is totally complete. The best in the league. The best in the league. The league. The league. The league. I'm Connor McDavid. I'm sure you've all seen my work. I'm not from this planet Earth. I'm deadly serious when I'm telling you what's up. My soul, it will not rest until we hoist the cup. Do what it takes through all the struggle and the pain, till just the oil remains. And we're gonna win again and again and again and again and again and again and again.
All right, 8:34 on the Nielson Show. Dusty Nielson, Will Fraser with you in today, and YouTube Trev is with us as well. We posted that poll earlier in the show today. Show got off the rails a little bit early. We asked the question: do you walk up an escalator or just stand
or ride it?
And we thought the split was going to be like 85% people stand, and then the other 15% of people walk. So I put a poll on Twitter.
And we know that's scientific.
Walk is currently leading.
Get out of town.
53.4%. Stand is 46.6%. My mind is blown.
It tells me 30% of people are liars.
Yeah, I do not believe that.
I know when I'm at West Edmonton Mall, I'm watching that escalator and I'm on there and I'm not moving. I'm standing.
Yes.
Most people are standing on there.
Everyone is.
That's what it feels
ridiculous.
as a escalator walker. That's what it feels like. That I'm definitely in the minority.
You feel like so. I mean, if it's a busy escalator, you're walking up past people.
No.
All right, so you're reasonable.
If there's somebody who is standing, I'm not doing the pardon me.
Then you're a reasonable
just ride
person.
it out. But given the opportunity, I'll walk.
Yeah. Okay. Our next guest is sitting there going, "What am I getting myself into?"
Sure
we're gonna find out. I mean, we're gonna find out if he stands on escalators or he walks. He's the head coach of Canada for the Hlinka Gretzky Cup coming up here in Edmonton. We do have a 10-game ticket pack that we're gonna give away after we chat with Ryan Houlihan.
If I was a coach, this would be one of the key tests. I'd find a way to get
the team to the mall.
I would
and
get
just
the kids onto the escalator and not telling them. I would just observe.
I think they're still evaluating things for the roster. Maybe that's
exactly.
something they do. Let's bring him in this morning. Joins us on the Firehouse Subs hotline. Ryan, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, guys. Yeah, you're entertaining me already.
Okay, well, we got to know. Do you stand on an escalator or do you walk up that thing?
I don't have enough patience to stand on it.
So
I
you're
got to
walking.
walk up it. I got to get my steps in. Yeah.
What if one of your charges was a stander though? Would that affect your evaluation?
Yeah, how you evaluate a player?
No, I think it's I'm listening to this and going, we're actually going to do like a little mini golf thing at the Edmonton Mall. We're going to do this. We're going to do a little test, and I can learn about some personalities.
That's right.
I think this is great.
That's what you have to do because mini golf's on the lower level. So make sure you guys park up top. Then you'll have to take that escalator down next, and then you have to go back up it to get out. And then
I just want to see at the next draft this be a conversation.
One of the questions,
he's dropping in the draft. Heard he was an escalator rider.
Yeah, I would think I'm so stunned by those results with more people saying they walk it than ride it because. You go to a mall, you watch. Everybody's just riding up the escalator. Like
definitely feels like.
Now, what's the difference? What's the difference if it's going up or going down? You might get totally different answers.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Do you walk it going down too, or because of going down, you ride more often?
I do tend to walk it going down. I'm a little more sympathetic. Like there's a certain sort of
the ups,
for the going down, like the motion coming. I could understand somebody being like, I get a little like, what is it when you're afraid
because
of
you're
heights?
like stepping down on.
Like, exactly.
Okay. Anyway,
I'd be more sympathetic to the person who rides down.
There's lots of different challenges you could do for your team at West Edmonton Mall, though. So that's good. All right, so the last time this was here a couple years ago, I actually got to call that tournament with Craig Button. It was a riot, a lot of talent on that. You were an assistant coach on that team, is that correct?
Correct. Yep.
All right. Well, I got to ask you. Matt Schaefer in that tournament. I mean, I went into it, expecting him to be pretty good, and then you leave and you're like, my God, what was it like coaching that kid at that tournament, knowing that, or maybe not knowing? I mean, how surprised were you that shortly after that, he's become one of the best defensemen in the National Hockey League already?
You know what? He was like, it was almost cheat code for him during that tournament. He was so impressive, so good. Obviously being an Ontario coach myself, so I knew quite a bit about him. He was the first overall pick to the Erie Otters. So he lived up to that standard for me and even more. And everyone's got to watch all the things and learn about his family and all the background. Man, does he not disappoint. Like the character that he has, he's so impressive. I remember actually, so after the tournament, we had played Erie probably about a month into the season, and he wasn't playing yet. He actually got mono after the tournament and wasn't playing yet. He came over, which we had won that night, I think in a shootout, and he actually came over just to see how things were going, just to check in, how's my family going? Like so impressive. And my coaches
like a young
were
kid
just
usually
like,
doesn't do that stuff, right? Like that's
blown away. So that's what you get out of Matt Schaefer.
Yeah, no, he seems like an absolutely incredible talent and just like one of the best guys of all time. So that's big. How awesome is this for you to be named head coach of this team, one of the big teams in the Hockey Canada program? It's got to be cool. Like this has got to be pretty neat for you.
100%. Yeah, this is a big spec. You mentioned it. I was an assistant in 2024. I actually was an assistant coach in 2018 as well, under Andre Tournier, and the tournament was in Edmonton. So the fact that, my third time in the tournament in Edmonton, there's some cool things. I'll sort of know the day-to-day. I know kind of the structure, the accommodations, how we need to go about our day-to-day. So a lot of that kind of relieves a lot of stressors for me. And then, you just get, this is the type of tournament where the best available players in Canada at the age group are available to you. And I just think that's really cool, right? Like the World Juniors, unfortunately, there's going to be some players playing in the NHL, right? There's different things that happen at the World Championships. Guys are still playing in the playoffs. So the Holinka U18s it's the best that we're going to be able to send. So I think that's a really cool event to be a part of.
What's the strongest part of this age group position wise? Like where are you expecting? I mean, I know we always have pretty stacked teams overall, but is there one area that emerges more this year?
There's always depth. I think our forward group is extremely deep. You look through it and there's probably, 4 lines that are capable of being a number one line. There are some elite defensemen as well. But yeah, I think overall it's just, again, you put the best available guys. There's a lot of depth to the lineup in all areas, especially up front. What's
the process like? Could you said it, and you make a great point. That's why the Holinka is always a great event to watch, because all these guys are available and it really gives you a base for the upcoming draft the following year. I know scouts absolutely love this event. But what's the process like of building this roster? What do you got? How do you guys put it together?
Yeah, it's pretty in depth. Of course, there's a full-time general manager now, Alan Miller, head scout Byron Benera. They have a whole bunch of committees throughout the CHL, and they're constantly talking with those committees, the GM committees. So there's a lot of steps that are kind of taken. And then when our staff kind of got together, we did quite a bit of video scouting as well. So Alan kind of assigned some video prospects to us, to the individual, whether it was the assistant coaches, the other managers, and myself as the head coach. And you do a lot of deep diving, and you try to build out the roster as best you can. And then we're going to get to camp, and there's still going to be some things to figure out. We have camp, we have a couple exhibition games. There's still a lot to be determined here with the roster.
When's camp get rolling?
We get rolling. We fly in on the 24th, I believe.
Okay.
And we get rolling about the 26th. I'm just looking over my calendar now. The 26th are the players, and we'll be hitting practice the 27th and already playing our first exhibition game against Sweden on July 30th. So it goes fast.
You mentioned the video scouting for this. I mean, and Hockey Canada staff across the country would have a good read on a lot of these players anyway, but how detailed is the video scouting at this level? Or are you just getting like game tapes and you're just sort of watching the players from a bit of a distance?
Oh, it's pretty detailed.
Yeah.
The whole analytic world out there now is pretty impressive. Everybody on the staff probably has a different way of going about it. I certainly love a program called Sport Logic. It gives me a lot of kind of the fine tuning part of it. But you got to watch, you got to watch their film. You got to watch their shifts. You got to watch the different types of games. We focused in on, playoff games. We focused in on, was it an elimination game and a playoff game? Those are the types of things that we want to see from the players of how are they bringing it in that moment. I'll skip through the games that are 6-1 or 7-1, right? But maybe there's one that they lost 7-1, and I kind of want to see how they're still playing in the third period. But a lot of the video scouting goes that way, and you get pretty in depth with what you can pull and the profiles that you can start making.
Is Landon DuPont playing this year, or because he played last year, does that take him off the board?
He's one of the best available players to send. I'll leave it at that. I know that the roster isn't announced, so I'll be careful with that. But
but he's eligible to be on.
He's eligible.
Like
he's eligible.
Is that like? Is he potentially the most skilled hockey player you've had a chance to coach?
Well, I mean, you go back into the years that I've been able to do this. It's the Matthew Schaefers are the type that, I mean, he was Canada's best player at the World Juniors that next Christmas. Alex Lafreniere was somebody I had in 2018. He was very dominant. So there's always those types of players that again are available to Canada in this type of format.
Yeah. Ryan, we really appreciate the time, man. Have fun with this tournament. Maybe we'll catch up with you again once you're in town and things get rolling. But best of luck with this talented Canadian group.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. This is a lot of fun.
All right, there you go. And he walks up escalators. Yeah. That's been confirmed. Ryan Olahan, who's the head coach of Canada for the upcoming Hlinka Gretzky tournament. That gets rolling from a game. He said there's going to be some exhibition games, but the event gets rolling on Monday, August 3rd with United States taking on Czechia. Yeah. Canada will play at 5 o'clock that day against Switzerland. Now, we do have a 10-game ticket pack that we are going to give away.
DuPont would be a reason to just go and watch.
Yeah, I had him at the Memorial Cup I just did.
Unreal.
He's really, really good.
He's
the thing is
he's so good you don't notice that he is not big.
What we'll see where he's at because he got injured in the Memorial Cup and was playing through an injury there. Yeah. So I don't know, like health wise, we'll see where he's going. He's committed to go to school next year now too. He put 2 years in at Everett. But he's not big. But a lot of these defensemen, with the way they move now, they don't have to be big. But Steve Hamilton, the coach there in Everett, told me that like his leg muscles have muscles on them. He said he's never seen a kid with a lower body like that. What DuPont's bringing to the table.
I think he has the potential to be the next truly great hockey player out there. Like his skill set, at least from what I've seen, is years ahead of what is actually.
He's very good. I hope he's on this team. You know how it is with guys. We'll see. He should be on this team.
Yeah.
Alexis Joseph is another guy who's projected to be a top 2 or 3 pick in next year's draft. He should be on this team as well. But if you want to get in, just text Canada right now to 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999. Text Canada to 780-218-9999, and one of you will be randomly chosen. You will win a 10-game ticket pack. So a pair of tickets to 10 games at the Hlinka Gretzky. If you want to look into tickets yourself, and if you are first of all, if you have a kid who plays hockey, it's great hockey to go watch. If you're a hockey hardo, this is the 2027 NHL draft on display here in Edmonton for half of the month of August. It's a phenomenal tournament. I called it a couple years ago, and it was an absolute riot. So go to HlinkaGretzkyCup.ca, HlinkaGretzkyCup.ca, click on tickets, and you can get individual game tickets and everything over there as well. But we do have that 10-pack that we're going to give away. All you have to do is text in Canada right now to 780-218-9999. Good chat, though. Ryan seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
That was a good time. Who was the best junior hockey player that you ever saw in person, like back in the day here in Edmonton?
In person.
Yeah, in person.
I was going to say Connor McDavid. Was
yeah. But was there a guy that you watched along the way? You're like, oh man, this guy's unreal.
Well, if you want to really do the time machine, I can remember going in person to St. Albert Saint games.
Okay.
When Mike Comrie and who was the New York Ranger? Jamie Lundmark.
Okay.
Played on the same team, and they were young then too.
Yeah.
And it was unfair how much better they were than everyone else out there. So that was the most impressive sort of difference in talent between, and I mean, the AJHL then was it still is, but it was a phenomenal league back then. Because the USHL hadn't really taken that step. So you had a lot of kids getting ready to go make that jump to NCAA, playing AJHL back then. And Lundmark and Comrie were something else.
I'd have to go back to my late teens, early 20s in Cranbrook. and we went to like all of the Kootenay Ice games at the time. And
Mike Comrie there.
Yeah. So I was going to say, Comrie came back to play at Kootenay for a little bit. Like got into play in the dub briefly.
So good there.
And he was a cheat code as I think he was a 20.
Yeah.
Like
as a 20-year-old player.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, he left Oilers camp early because he was
ridiculous.
pissed off that Horkoff was getting more ice time.
He came to Cranbrook to play for the Kootenay Ice, and 79 points in 37 games. Like, it was just insane. The next year, he put up 60 points with the Oilers. So we got Comrie there at that stage of his career. He was a freak in the Western League. And then the other two guys that I always say, Dan Blackburn, who was a goalie for the Kootenay Ice, and at the age of 16 was like incredible. Then he got the shoulder issue, and he tried to play with two blockers for a bit. But healthy Dan Blackburn was the best goaltender I ever saw in person.
Junior hockey Dion Phaneuf was, he should have been arrested.
He was savage. Yeah. And then the other guy that never made it, but I always loved, was Pavel Brendel. Brendel was insane in the dump. Insane in the dump.
Yeah, but what a, like,
it was cherry picker.
What a cherry picker.
Like, I mean, still.
Like, we remember late Pavel Bure and how, like, he would just go on the ice and then skate around center ice waiting for the alley-oop.
Yeah.
That was all Pavel Brendel did.
Yeah, but he was great at it, man.
Oh, he could finish.
He was great at it. All right, I want to get to this text. It says, what a great day. I don't know how long you've been back on the radio for. I only discovered your station exists today, but I am in. Thank you and your team for making it. There's some other things in there, but I skipped over. Thank for you and your team for making being on air again possible. He says, this day just keeps getting better and better. You're on FM. I'm locked in on 95.7. This is great. So I would just tell that guy that there are many people like you that don't know that our show is simulcast on 95.7 every morning. Yeah. So please tell your friends. I love seeing those. I just discovered it today. Like, what?
And if all else fails,
mind blown.
Just get a better data plan for your cell phone.
Yeah, we'll be on there till 9, and then we stream the rest of the day on TuneIn and iHeart and on YouTube at EdmontonSportsTalk.com. All right. Let's get into the wrap for William Huff. If you want your place to look as good as ours, get it done at William Huff. Bruce and the Dream Team over there, they've been doing it since 1952. WilliamHuff.com. What did we learn on the show today?
Just today?
Just today.
You know what? I'm probably reusing an old one here, but Confessions continues to just be.
Yeah, it does. We learned that Trev holds his breath.
Game changer
on the escalator.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Every time I get the opportunity to come in here and co-host with you, I come home to my wife being like,
"You'll never believe."
My wife, no, because she'll have already heard it by then. She'll be like, "He's not serious, is he?" I'm like, "He is as serious as a heart attack every time." Like, yeah. Like, she's like,
"Well, thank you."
What a guy! Like, where did they find him? I was like, "It's Dustin's talent. He has a way of uncovering true gems."
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Thanks, Will. I hope that's a compliment. I don't know if that is a compliment.
I don't know what it is, but you deliver more than anyone else I've ever met.
I was like,
yeah, you are right. The confession segment should just be changed to Trev's life.
Yeah.
Weird things Trev's about to say.
It's like normal. It's completely normal. I will say I was sitting on that one.
There was not another person that texted in and was like, I also hold my breath on escalators.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to lie. I was sitting on that one for months because I was like, I don't know if this really means anything. Like, people are probably going to be like,
this isn't weird, is it, guys? But
it's true, man. It's just something.
It's always a perfect setup because I know whatever's about to come out it's going to be the first time I've heard a human being say it.
Yeah. And
you are right about that. Like, a lot of these things are said, and yeah, you're right. That nobody else has ever said those words in history.
And it's an Edmonton thing because I didn't really go on escalators in Pincher Creek because we didn't have any. Yeah. So yeah, what did I learn today? I learned that, Will, you haven't mowed your lawn in a while.
That's
okay because it's been wet.
But it's like it's 2 acres of lawn. Like this isn't
a lawn. Yeah, this doesn't take him 20 minutes.
This is the Amazon has grown in my yard.
Yeah,
like it's not good. It's going to be 20 garter snakes running everywhere.
Oh God! Yeah,
bring one in. Trev would love a garter snake.
Yeah, they're spooky.
I hate snakes.
Ever pick up one of them when you're fishing or anything?
Have
like
I
that?
picked up one?
Yeah.
I've had one given to me, and I've never.
Well, like as a gift?
I've
They're
never
harmless.
talked to that person.
Somebody gave you a garter snake as a present?
My wife is someone who can just pick up a garter snake and it doesn't bother her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I remember when my kids were young and they were forgetting to leave, that they left the door open, the front door, when they'd come into the house. And I had to go to them. I'd be like, it's going to be really bad when a garter snake gets into this house, because the only thing I'll ever be able to do to sleep again if that happens is burn the house down. So stop leaving the front door open.
Norm texted in. Norm says, I can swing by with the haybine, Will. If you want, Norm can come on by and cut your lawn for you.
Actually, you know what?
Not a bad idea.
There's some good feed in there.
But in exchange, you got to come to Nasty Bash.
Yeah, like actually, the silage cart's going to make more sense for my lawn right now.
Norm was baptized at the Nasty Bash 2 years ago. First one ever. Yeah, it was a big deal. Somebody will get
It's going to be a hell
baptized.
of a harvest this year, Norm.
Somebody will get
I know where
baptized in
you
the 6
farm.
o'clock lager
You've
this
gotten
time.
a pretty perfect summer so far. You've probably only got 60% of your fields that aren't covered by water, but those 60% is a bumper crop. I know it, Norm.
Let's get to, hey, you know what? Let's do the vroom vroom vowel thing for sound of the day. You got that still to get, right?
Yeah.
Sport Pulse sound of the day. Phrase surprised me with this earlier. Really liked.
Let's give our flowers to Dustin, who came up with this. This is not a Winnipeg thing that he adopted. He gave this as a gift.
I invented vroom vroom vowel.
He gave this as a gift to the entire city of Winnipeg.
All right, let's go back to last week.
13. And he misses it. Vavel's got it cleanly, and he's going to bring it out. Coming out to the 10 with a little bit of room. Vavel to the 30, to the 40. Can he find some blocks? He's got midfield. There goes Vavel. Oh, he's done it again. Vroom, vroom, Vavel to the house. Touchdown, Bombers.
Bomber's got to put that on his shirt. They got to put vroom vroom vowel
That
on his
is
shirt.
so easy.
They just have to do it.
Oh,
he could do it with like
congratulations.
him running and then like some smoke coming off his feet and then the vroom vroom coming out the back of
Absolutely.
it. So they got to do something with that. That's your sport ball sound of the day. I love calling kick returns. And I've already called 2 of them this year. And I'm thinking I'll probably get like 3 more. Like the return
Vavel
game
for
is,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
Vavel's an absolute freak. All right, let's get to your text of the day today. It'll go into the mix for text of the year. Had some good ones that rolled in today. Let me see here. Where we go? Oh, lots of people trying to get in for those Palinka tickets. That's good. We'll pick somebody after the show and be in contact with you. Let's see. Let's go. A couple of good ones that came in a little bit earlier in the show this morning. Oh, there's some. Where do we go? What do we do? Is Benny awake yet, by the way?
Don't think so.
No. He had a
He's
long
sleeping,
night.
but I
He had a
don't
long
think
night
he's
of streaming.
Is he not on Hangout today?
Zach is actually.
Okay, but
I got the days mixed
we
up.
can't let Benny sleep past 9 a.m. at the office, you guys.
It's just not good for him at this point.
How do we wake him up?
You can't.
How do we wake him up, hey?
You can't make them. What do you mean? How do you wake him up?
You sit on the side
Well, yeah,
of his
we
bed
could do
and stroke
something.
his
We
head.
could have some fun with this.
Hey, buddy.
Different ways to wake him up.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, it's time to get up.
I say we splash him with water.
little Benny. Yeah, something like that. Oh,
You want to go in as Herbert the Pervert?
Oh,
Benny is
there
awake.
he is. Bedtime
But he
Benny.
looks exhausted.
Yeah.
He was up too late playing video games last night. That's what it is. Let's go with this one from Garth Vader for your text of the day today. Scott Stapp would be in his own prison 10 seconds into an elevator ride with Dusty after I revealed earlier today that I stayed at the same hotel as Creed in Regina. Which if you're ever going to stay in the same hotel as Creed, it's got to be in Regina, probably.
We also know that Trev would have held his breath in that elevator.
Yeah.
maybe.
You must hold your breath in elevators too, then.
No, I don't think so. Because I usually.
What is the difference?
Well, because I usually try talking to avoid the awkward silence.
So no matter.
Because they're like, I will say to people, I'll be like, "Okay, like, hello, my name's Trevor. By the way, can we talk?" Because there's nothing worse than awkward silence in an elevator.
You
There
say, hi,
isn't.
my name is Trevor. Can we talk?
Yeah, like there's
gosh.
like
How
I'll
about-
bring up
how about
something.
just comfortable
I'll be like,
silence? Have
hey,
you
like,
tried
how's your
that?
day going? Yeah, and I'll be like, sorry, I just hate the awkward silence. I have to do that. Like that is also my kryptonite.
Well, it wasn't awkward until now.
No. It's
Hi, my
extremely
name is
awkward.
Trevor. Will you talk to me?
Something like that. Am I? You know what I mean, though, right? Like it's.
I'm writing an AI escalator song for you.
No.
It's happening. We're gonna play it tomorrow on the show. I'm gonna write it today. We'll have it tomorrow.
Oh.
The Trev escalator song. We haven't done a life song for you in a little while. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. Strummy over in the Nazi chat says Trev checks a lot of serial killer boxes.
How? Am I the only one? When
They're
you're
the
in
only
an elevator?
serial killer here. Awanik is also one.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
But like, it's so awkward when it's just silence. You know? No? You guys don't get that?
I don't know. I stay in a lot of hotels. I ride a lot of elevators. It's usually okay.
Oh.
I'll if somebody talks to me, I'll politely talk back to them, but I would never go, "Hi, my name's Dustin. Do you want to talk?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, whatever.
All right, we're going to get you back to
God
music
bless ya.
over on 95.7 White Stripes coming up. And the sports talk continues static free all day long on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio. Just search Edmonton Sports Talk on YouTube all day long, and at EdmontonSportsTalk.com. You can click on the audio player. We'll be back and do it again tomorrow. This has been a fun show for YouTube. Trev, Will Fraser, I'm Dusty Nielson. Take it easy.